Good morning. Welcome to Hang Out in Art. This is a live stream with people in chat. Colleen and I hang out. We work on art projects. We share some of our techniques and ideas and hopefully inspire art projects. I'm so ready. I forgot to do this. I'm so ready. I forgot to. Okay, there. Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Today, Colleen and I are going to make some collage fodder. I was kind of inspired by the collage fodder challenge and I've been wanting to do some collage fodder since then, but hadn't really had a chance. So I thought it would just be fun to come on stream and do some different collage fodder techniques and ideas with you guys. So, and maybe you guys have some other things. We're going to start out with trying some tea or coffee on the jelly plate. We were watching Michelle Scott yesterday, and somebody, Amanda, I think, was it Amanda, Colleen?
Yes.
Okay, so Amanda suggested, I wonder if you could use coffee or tea on a jelly plate. And so we thought we would try that today. That's where we'll start. Then Colleen's got some techniques, and we thought we could do some of the collage fodder techniques. So I'm glad everybody's here. Let me go through, see who's here, and say hi to everybody. Colleen's got her flip-flops all ready to go. Eileen, I did not fall back to sleep. Hi, Gail, Dar, Paula, Lisa, good morning. Hey, Barb. Hi, Devin. Let's see. Who else is here? Morning, Helen. Hi, Pamela. Welcome, everybody. All right. So
I did pick up a book the other day, but that, get out there, get the glare, that Nick the Booksmith showed.
Oh.
And she basically, I agreed with her on the fact that it doesn't have the pictures of the in stages, and it doesn't have like the beginning and then the end picture. So that makes it a little more difficult to do the techniques. But I got this used, so I didn't pay very much. And so this one is like, there's some really cute ones on here. Depends on how obsessed you are with bookmaking. Like here's necklace books.
Wow.
There's some really unusual bookmaking in here, and they do have the written step-by-steps, but what they don't have is the photos. And like she said, she's a visual person, and I am as well, so I totally get that. This one, they made a cross-stitch cover. So if you are a cross-stitch person, hi everybody, good morning. There's this one morning, right here. Just story journal. It's just, this one says, what's this one? Outdoor play. This is a book to take along on your next bike ride or pool. This one was, this was a treasure hunt bag and notebook. This one I like to make, which looked easy. Even now, this one they show just a bag, but they don't show the book. But this one is super easy to be able to make a book with a paper bag. So this one would be super easy to do. You don't really need a photo for that one. Waterproof book. Let's see. She made, Nick the Booksmith made, is it nature one? Yeah, I think it was, no, that wasn't it. Hold on. Which one is
Morning, Dorothy.
She changed this one. She changed it slightly. She made the leaf and flower press book.
Oh,
and it kind of looks like, you know, an accordion book. And so it is basically to take with you if you go out looking for, you know, flowers that you want to dry, and you can take your book with you and smush them in the book. And you use, I think it's parchment paper or something in between that, or something to soak up the juice from the flowers or plants.
right. And then it doesn't stick. Did she say how long she let the flowers dry?
No, she didn't put flowers in it. She just showed how to make the book.
Oh, okay.
So that was the book she made, and she changed it slightly. And then, like I said, there's just some, you know, all kinds of books. There are not a lot of photos, so I agree with her that more photos would have been nice. But there is step-by-steps written and drawings, just no photos. So, but I think I got this for like $5 used. So I'm not, you know, if you get it for a used price, I'm not too worried about.
Wow, there's some fun stuff in there.
This one would be fun to make, like a pocket one. And this goes over. This one is similar to the one that Painty Lee girl showed. She called it a Japanese binding, but I actually found that, or some sort of Japanese binding. I found that in another book that had the official Japanese binding, and it had like an angled ends, but it's not wrong. It's just, I mean, yeah, here's
there's a bunch, because I think Brooke did some of that too, and there's all different. There's all like different kinds of patterns.
Yeah, like this one's straight, and then this one, then there's one that's angled. Like here's another one it's got like,
oh, cool,
angles on the corner. So there are some variations to that one, but I did like learning that you can use these for single pages. So you don't have to have double page spreads all the time. And I like that.
Oh, that is nice.
You know, that you can use some of your single pages. So this was handmade books for everyday adventures. And that's who makes it.
Erin Zamerzla.
Zamrzla. 20 bookbinding projects for explorers, travelers, and nature lovers. So
thank you, Helen. Helen put up the link.
Thanks, Helen. So that was Nick the Booksmith that shared that one. And she, of course, has a million cool videos. So anyway.
Good find, Colleen. Yeah, watch Nick the Booksmith. She has a lot of good ideas on her channel. Lots of people watch her. Okay, I finally got my Stencil Girl stencils.
Ooh.
The ones for June. These are the June ones, right?
Yes.
So here's
yeah, those were the June.
Yeah, so here's the large 8.5 by 11 circles. These might be fun to do today with some of the fodder stuff. And then this is the smaller one, and then the 4x4. So that's June Stencil Girl. And then I also ordered some Tracy Bautista stencils. I know, Devin, those are cool. Hey, Jeannie. I just found one of your videos, Jeannie, today when I was setting up the stream today. It was funny.
She has a channel?
Huh?
You have a channel?
Yeah, she did a video. I don't know. I don't think she live streamed. She did a video of the tag swap.
Hold on, I gotta see if copy paste her name. See if is it the exact same thing here?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I don't know if I'm subscribed to her. Huh. Look at it.
I must have been, because she popped up in my search. I'm like, oh, Jeannie, and I popped it on, and it was a video of the tag swap. So thanks, Jeannie. Okay, so these are some Tracy Bautista stencils. And what I like about her stencils is these smaller ones all come out. So you actually get a stencil and a mask. But you know what? I'm going to cut these off so I don't tear them. So these actually, see how these come out? The whole thing's cut around so it cuts out. So I got the, some look like snowflakes, some look like flowers.
I don't see her.
Hold on, let me
I
see.
mean, grab. Okay, she put the link up for me. I didn't say I can't find her. Let's see if I'm. No, I'm not subscribed to her. What the?
Thanks,
What
Helen.
the?
Got it.
I'm being good. What the? Okay, I'm subscribed now. Why am I not subscribed to her channel? Oh my God. I didn't, you know, when you said I didn't think I was, and I was not. I am now. Holy moly.
Okay, if anybody has a channel and they do videos, let us know and we'll put the links up. And like I said, when I get to 1,000, which might be in 5 years, I will put everybody's channel up that does videos or streams and stuff like that. So, okay, so these are all the Tracy Bautista stencils. What I like, I think I'm repeating myself, is there a stencil and a mask? So these come out and then you're left with the stencil of the outline. So that's always kind of fun. That's good if you want to have 2 colors. So I got those 4. And then,
The bridge collapsed. Dar was saying some rivers flooded and a bridge collapsed in Ohio.
oh, Dar, are you in Ohio or Indiana?
She's in Ohio.
Oh, wow. Where?
I didn't hear about that.
We got a ton of rain, not last night, but the night before. I don't know how, are you in northern Ohio or southern Ohio, Dar?
I think northern.
It's northern. She's not that far from me, I don't think. And here's the other Tracy Bautista.
I think it's southern. No, I think it's southern. I can't make up my mind. Southern. Yeah. Okay, those are cute. Those kind of look like snowflakes.
I know, snowflakes and flowers. I just thought they were fun and I wanted to play around with them. I don't
have those. Those are new ones.
And I didn't have many of her stencils. I had a couple. But what I like is that I like the masks.
Southern. I was right the second time.
Oh, Southern Indiana. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Oh, wow. I know. There's been bad storms this week. And I checked our forecast. I said yesterday it was going to be hot today. No, it's only going to be like 65 today.
That was weird you said that because I thought, well, that's weird. Today is cool here.
Yeah, it's cool here too. And it's going to be cool for the next 2 weeks. I think there's only 2 or 3 days it goes above 80.
That's all, Paul.
All right. So should we try this jelly plate thing?
All right. Let's go plate some coffee.
Okay. So I have Colleen's. You're using instant coffee, right?
I have instant coffee, yes, and black tea.
Okay. So I have right now, I have espresso. So I don't have any instant coffee, so we'll see. Oh, Eileen, make sure you put on a sweater today. I wouldn't want you to get chilled. It's only going to be 91. Okay. All right, so I think I'm not going to use cardstock. I'm going to use what am I going to use? Copy paper. What are you going to use, Colleen?
I'm going to use copy paper as well. It'll be cool. In the Vegas too, 104. Oh, God, it's awful.
What was I missed that. Pardon me.
It's gonna be 94, or 104 is cherries. And I don't like 91 either. 70 is gonna be 70 here today, so I'm thrilled to death.
Oh, that's nice.
It's like perfect temperature.
Okay, so I'm using this little. Jack. All right, so that it just looks like water. I guess there's a little color to it. Maybe there was still water in the sprayer. Okay. Okay, I got some color, but I don't know if I want. See, this gives a really even mist. Let me get another sprayer. So I wonder. So are we? Do you think?
Oh yeah, you're off camera. Just scoot yourself up a little bit.
Oh, thanks. So do you think? Do we? Okay, who's? Hey, Selka, who's done coffee? Who's dyed coffee papers? Have you dyed coffee papers, Colleen?
Yes.
Okay, so
In the oven, and down the oven, but not like jelly plate them. That's for sure.
Okay, so do you think should these go in the oven to bake? I mean, is there a reason why it has to bake?
You do have to put them outside or whatever. I'm thinking I'll put paint down and then coffee.
It has to go paint down in coffee? Oh, that's a good idea.
Because I think it's going to have to soak into something. Because it's never going to dry.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I put mine in the oven. If you don't use the oven, you have to put them outside. I can think it, I don't know, kind of crispier.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
And maybe, I don't know if it ever gets permanent or not per se. You know what I mean? But
I'll put mine in the oven later when we're done. But yeah, it gets.
See, like the coffee is removing the acrylic. Interesting.
Oh.
Well, that's a science experiment I didn't see coming. The coffee is removing the paint.
Is that because you're brushing it on?
I guess because I'm brushing it on.
Because it's really wet. Interesting.
Now I'm going to coffee and paint, so I got to make sure we don't drink this.
Oh my gosh, Sherry's paper would dry in 2 minutes.
Okay, let's see.
That's wild.
Right, Devin? Imagine what it does to our stomachs if it pulls off the paint off the jelly plate.
Oh my God. We don't want to know.
I'm going to put this down, and then I'm going to do a pull without it. Just to get some of the excess coffee off.
I put mine outside in the summer. Otherwise, when it's 40 below for many months, I just hang them to dry on the clothesline. Okay, so you don't put yours in the oven, Barb. Interesting. Huh.
Okay, so I took my stencil that has the coffee and I just laid it down on my
paper
next to here and smushed it.
Ooh.
I just did smushed the two pieces together with what coffee was on that stencil, and voila.
Well, that's cool. That's kind of cool. I wonder, that might be cool on rice paper or deli paper or tissue paper. Huh. Okay, so there's that. All right, now I'm going to try, let me try one of these Tracy Bautistas.
Oh, you iron them when they're dry. See, and I don't iron. I just, yeah, I would never iron papers.
I might,
too lazy.
you know, I might for this. If that's all I might for this. Okay, so now, all right, I spritzed out some coffee. Put down my stencil.
That was a bit spray on top. Just slightly. I'm going to get colored coffee, but I want to see. I have no idea if this is going to work, but we just thought we'd try it.
Yeah, somebody mentioned it yesterday at Michelle's stream. Oh, there's Amanda. Amanda, we're trying the coffee on the jelly plate. Okay, that kind of worked. Oh, I'm seeing some stuff. Is there coffee in there too, Colleen?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's coffee mixed in with it, so.
All right, let's see. Sorry, I keep moving this down.
Crusty bits from the last time I used it. Apparently I didn't clean it.
Barb says when she was a teen, she ironed her hair so it'd be perfectly straight. Now she's ironing paper. I know how many people I ironed my hair a couple times when I was in high school.
Mine would look better if I flat ironed it, but a hairdresser always does. It always looks good because I have a wave in my hair, but it damages your hair.
I know. I love when I get my hair flat ironed by the hairdresser.
It's just like if you do it every day, it's going to break off.
Yeah.
And so that's why I generally don't do it unless it's like a special occasion, which isn't very often. So, because I did do it for a long time, and then I always had my hair breaking off.
Oh.
So I just go with the flow and have a wave. That's the way it was intended.
Okay, so I've got this one. I think I'm going to leave that one like that. Let's do another one. This one I just put more drips on.
Let's see, so I'm going to put coffee down this time. Or this is tea. I'm sorry, tea.
Oh, that one's tea.
And then, let's see. Now I'm going to do is put that same stencil back down.
Okay, I'm using espresso in a spray bottle. Okay, Helen says she bought the chicken brooder lamp at Tractor Supply and dry them under that. Oh, so you dry them under a heat lamp. Interesting. How long does it take for them to dry, Helen?
See, if I go buying a chicken thing, I'm going to want chickens to go with it. So, I don't know. Then I got to go and just get me some other chicken stuff and get kicked out of my neighborhood.
Oh my God. You know what you should do, Colleen? Put a chicken coop up, but don't use it for chicken. Use it like to dry your art stuff.
Just to annoy my neighbors. It would
and then you could have like fake chickens like sitting around your yard.
Fake chickens in chicken coop. They said no chickens. They didn't say no chicken coop.
Exactly. Wouldn't that be funny?
God, that'd be funny. All right, colored. All right.
Actually, this is kind of working pretty good. I did some drips, and then I did the fine spray and did a second pull.
I'm just making a mess.
Kind of interesting. All right, let's do. All right. Let's do this big one. Yes, Kimberly, Helen is a smart little chick.
I like that.
Okay, this kind of came out. That's with the Stencil Girl stencil. Okay, so I think, Colleen, with this, because the water's so watery, like a, just like a, I don't know what else to say. Just like,
so
I think the sprayer's working good because you can just put a light coat on it.
Okay, so I need to put mine in a sprayer then. Okay.
But that looks cool. Okay, so that's when you're picking it up and putting it on the paper.
Yeah, this is coffee with the spray combined.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's in there. It's subtle.
Yeah.
I'll find my words.
Cool. Were you up late again last night?
Of course. I went to bed at 2:30 just for the stream. But you can see here that
cool.
Where the coffee is, it's even on this one, it's where these blurred out water looks like watercolor.
Okay, so when that dries, you could go back over and put like little drips of coffee on there.
Yeah, so like
spray on top of it.
Yeah, all the smears are the coffee.
That's cool.
So it does change the sprays.
You're done, Helen? I'm done?
What is she done with?
I don't know. She just said, I'm done. Oh, I don't remember who it was, but they whipped the coffee and it made bubbles. Oh, cool.
So she's done with this. I'm like, well.
No, she's saying she don't remember.
I'm like, that's okay.
I'm sorry.
Now, this one was one that I did the pool when it was really wet, and definitely can see that the coffee is the smeary, the lighter parts, like the smeary parts of this, even this big blob.
See, I like the color that makes.
So all the blurry part, the dark part, obviously is all spray, but it does actually change the sprays, and I like cool. that. It makes it cloudy, I guess.
It gives it, yeah. It's cool.
Yeah, so that is a surprising effect with coffee, that it makes it cloudy.
Okay, Devin. Hey, Jane. Devin said she used some instant coffee when doing marbled paper with shaving cream, and it worked just okay, not great.
Wow, that was an interesting thing to try, but it's not bad.
Yeah, you got shaving cream, Colleen?
I do.
Ooh. Yeah, but Michelle got some cool stuff yesterday. And you got some cool stuff the last time.
That was fun to watch.
All right, so let's put this down. And then let's do it on one I've already put coffee on and see what happens.
Okay, let me find the spray
Oh, Amanda said she's going to start doing videos again soon. Fun. Okay, so that shows a little bit too. That's like 2 layers of coffee, one just sprayed, and then another one with the stencil on the jelly plate. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna get some tea. I need to find a spray bottle. Oops.
You can pour this in over the sink. Let's see if I have 2, so you try tea. Didn't think about that.
All right. You could try gesso, then the coffee or tea through a stencil. Oh, gesso. Yeah, let me do that next. I just want to compare the colors of the coffee and the tea. Here's my black tea. Yeah, I'm going to try that with white acrylic and spray it on it and see what happens. I was wondering what it would look like with the coffee mixed with the acrylic white. Yeah, I will try that after this. I just want to see what color the, here's a cleanup print with the coffee. So I got a little bit of something there. All right, so here's the tea. Oh, Gail, I have some of that. I have some in my refrigerator down here that I had made. I'll see, because it's a lighter color. Okay, this is...
Okay, Meyer's Beautiful Color for Bee Journals is Robust Teas. Really? I'll have to try that when I go there or buy some. Robust Teas. Interesting.
It's good to drink too.
I've never tried robust teas.
Okay, so I am getting some color from the tea, but not a whole lot.
I agree. I just tried tea and I can't even see it.
Yeah. Now let me just spray a paper with tea.
And I have black tea and
This is black tea too. I didn't know if it was because it was cold. Okay, so I think when you use the tea, you really have to spray a lot.
The granules on top, that's true. That would give you the darker spots.
So here's, okay. You have
Coffee
to
works
really
better than the tea, and it's very subtle.
Okay, I'm spraying a lot of tea. The tea's got a puddle on here to even see it.
The coffee does work better than tea, in my opinion, just because it's just too light.
Interesting. Here, I'm going to put this somewhere.
Can someone put in inspired to craft Amanda's YouTube page? She says on here she's going to start streaming again. I don't know if I follow her. Or did I follow her yesterday? We did a bunch of following.
Okay, let me get some white acrylic.
Unfortunately, I don't remember.
Okay, so probably the tea probably has to sit for a couple hours so it gets really strong. The coffee, this is strong coffee. That's 3 cups of espresso. 3 cups of double espresso, I should say. That's how we go over here. Okay, there's Amanda's. Oh, I love that stencil, Colleen.
Thanks. This is Tracy Bautista.
Really?
Yeah, it's an old one.
I love it.
L311.
Okay. So Stencil Girl, right?
Right, Stencil Girl.
That's really cute.
Oh, there you go. Grab it on my phone. I can't grab links here.
Okay. Now spray some coffee.
Thanks, Helen, for finding that. Nope, I was not subscribed to her.
Okay, you can't see it. Can't see it on the screen, but I can see the coffee on the paper. And by adding more water, it's kind of puddly.
Yeah, now here you can see. I don't know, I got the other spray, but this is a bright blue I sprayed, and then a coffee, and you can see the coffee down here, and then you can see where the coffee changed the tone of the blues.
I like it.
Because this
I like it, Colleen.
Yeah, it changes it because this is the actual color I sprayed, with the coffee, like I said, changes it. So it does alter what, it's interesting how it alters. It's strong enough to alter your paint sprays.
Okay, so Lisa said, try grinding the instant coffee granules into a powder.
The one I have is pretty powdery.
Okay.
I have the chunky one, and I have this espresso one and a chunky one. So
good idea, Eileen. Eileen said try the Tim colored sprays on the jelly plate.
Yeah, they would be essentially the same. This would just be a less expensive way to do it, technically, if you don't have any of the Tim sprays. Of course, the Tim spray should work fine. So there's what's left.
Okay, I got, this is white acrylic and coffee. And it is a little darker than what you're seeing. Let me see if
Okay,
I
so
can
I'm going to
adjust.
do I'll put the granules down. Oh, directly on there. Spray it with the coffee spray. All right. Lay it down. And I still have color left on my stencil, but I left it that way because I thought it'd be cool. Oh, it is cool.
Oh, it is cool, Colleen. I like it. I see a house in there almost.
Okay, so putting the granules down is really, and then spraying it with the this is the Nescafe or something, and then this is the espresso. You can see the chunky spots, so that was a good suggestion. That works actually much better. And then I have blue on my stencil, so which I like because now I have both. Okay, so now I'm gonna do is take this print I already did. I'm gonna smush this down on it. Yeah, I like the sprinkled coffee. Who said that?
Hey, Tori.
Hi, Tori. Who suggested that?
I don't know, but that was a really good idea.
Southwall, is your channel the same as what it is here?
Oh, so you just started your
Oh,
channel.
Lisa
Okay.
suggested that, the granules. It was Lisa. Then maybe the ones that that are just kind of, the pull-offs we'll put back down. So the granules on there are better. And I do like, I probably got most of the coffee or blue off of that one now. I do like how the coffee changed the sprays. I just like how that looked. But that was actually a fun experiment.
Hey, Janet, how are you?
Which way does this go? Okay. Ooh. Put this one back down. Good morning, Janet. We are playing with coffee on the jelly plate, suggested by Amanda here in chat. Sorry about my dogs. Okay, again, there's still some spray left on my stencil, but you can see all the dark spots are from where you sprinkled it.
Oh.
And then you get the blue that I have left. And I actually like the blue and the brown together.
Okay, so here's another suggestion, Colleen. I don't have the granules, so I can't do this. Barb suggested putting the granules directly on the paper and then misting with water.
Oh, that definitely would work. Because that's what I actually do when I make the coffee papers is soak them in the pan, and then while they're laying in the pan before I put them in the oven, to sprinkle the granules on them to get the really dark spots.
Ooh, here's a cleanup print.
So let me do let's try paint. And then put the stencil down and then put the granules on top of that. Let's see what it does. So like a paint.
The brown would look awesome with a green paint and a botanical journal. It would.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, so some of these papers,
And put that down.
we could. There's some of the collage fodder techniques that were in that challenge, like those flowers that you did, Colleen. You could actually do those on top of some of the coffee dyed paper and then cut them out for fodder.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Then you get like that coffee rim around it.
All right, I'm gonna wet it smidge. That's in with just paint, granules, a teeny bit of spray.
Okay, Kellen, put up the frothing coffee video. Clara Creta.
Okay, grab that. How I coffee dyed paper. Cool, thank you. Collage fodder is something that a lot of the girls do, the artists on YouTube, and also Instagram, and they basically pre-make. Okay, there's a pool with the granules and water and whatever color was left. And they basically, so when you're working on a page, they fussy cut out a ton of like flowers and greens and vines, and so they have it ready. So like, let's say you're doing a tag or a journal page, and I made some with them. You already have them made, and you don't have to stop to make them, and then it makes you finish your project. Like this one was. Sorry about my dogs, they're playing. This is ledger paper and watercolor through a stencil, and I use ledger paper. And it was a free class done by, these are made like with watercolor paper and some of the water soluble pastels. And then, so they basically just fussy cut tons and tons of
Here, let me put you back.
collage fodder. Oh, and it's fine the way it is. And then they have it ready to go to put on your page. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that way, you know, if you're finishing, you got a paper you're doing, and then you're like, okay, I got my background done. Now I'm going to add this on top. They have piles of these. And then that way they have stuff to put on there, where it's using stencils or hand painted, but they have tons of these ready to go. And so I did watercolor through a stencil. That one I cut out. The rest I did not cut out. And then I just put in there. And then they also do is they'll punch, you know, a bunch of these things out, you know, have a bunch of these cut out ahead of time, you know what I mean? So you have these ready to go. And like these we did with a class. And these are ones I didn't like, but I found the papers when I was cleaning up or organizing, I should say. I'm still organizing. And then I just put these in here. So if you had, you know, your page done, then you could take your collage fodder, put this down, and then color it, whatever you want to do. Let's try it. So let's try to put that down and see what happens. I'll use these giant ones. So let me see. Let me put this down my jelly plate just to see what will happen.
Okay, so what I've noticed, I just watched that video really quick, like flip through it to see what she's doing. The one that Helen showed, she puts her coffee in the big pan and then she froths it with like a whisk, so it's bubbly. So when you dunk and pull up the papers, you get those bubbles sticking to your papers. So just from watching that, I think the big difference using your jelly plate is you're going to get lighter, subtler prints. So depending on what look you want, like this is like maybe 3 different pulls on my jelly plate, doing it in different spots.
Okay, that did not turn out.
So if you do this, if you use the coffee on your jelly plate, it's going to be a lot more subtle. You're not going to get that deep, rich, as deep as the paper. But it's kind of fun. I mean, I kind of like these papers. I may make a bunch of those. Just because they're kind of different. They're good.
I am spraying the Delusions London Blue. If you follow Megan, I think of some of the names. Megan, does it? Hold on. Let's see. Let me find her real quick.
Oh, Megan Wisner Quinlan?
That her. Yes. Yeah. She, if you follow her on Instagram, and she's also on YouTube. She also does the stuff for Stencil Girl. She does a ton of collage fodder. Here's an example. Here's an example of her collage fodder. So she basically, I think she said she stamped the back of colored painted papers and then fussy cutted them out. And then she has all these ready to go. And here's another example. Again, like these are watercolor, fussy cut out designs.
And then Colleen, hey, something else you could do is just make some painted papers and then run them through your Big Shot.
Like here, she did what I did. See here, she's got one like that, but she didn't totally cut it out. And
I like
layered
those.
It with that. Or I did some short flowers too, like that. And I'm trying to find, like here's an example where she used them like over on the right and left of the face. So that's a good example of collage fodder. And then here, so you have them ready to go to add to your designs.
It is Megan Wisner Quinlan, and she was the first. She was one of the people in the collage fodder challenge.
She was. My camera's blurry. MEGAN _WHISNER QUINLAN.
Oh.
Ew, I like how that turned the. Let's try it. Yeah, I've been playing with the Delusions inks after seeing Vicky P on YouTube using them with a lot of the Art by Marlene stuff because it just matches. It goes, Diane's sprays go with the colorful stuff that she does.
Oh, her sprays go great with the Marlene stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I bought a few new ones I didn't have, and then just brought mine out to use that I never used. All right, so now this one's done. And you see the purple in the back, and then I'll wait and I'll put this back down and pick up something else on it. So I like the coffee sprinkle much better. Then
yeah, we're gonna hopefully make some paper dolls later. I love the paper dolls. There were so many good ideas in that challenge.
There was a ton of good ideas. Like I only got halfway through the videos. Shame on me. I've been obsessed with getting my room together. I always am. It seems like in the summer.
Well, plus too, I think after we had a few streams that were really messy with the painting, with the Mimi Bondi painting, and you almost need to like clear your mind and your room after that.
So this was, I can't remember if this is Expedia paper I used, and I just drew these with the Sharpie, and I smushed these into the coffee, and I already like them better.
Oh, okay. Did you see Dee Dee's, Sherry? Hers was pretty good. I liked hers. They were all good. They're worth watching. And then the woman who
Dee Dee's was good.
Hers, she did several. She did a whole process of doing a master board. So they were in. What was nice, what I like about them is they're just short. They're just short.
That's true. They were short videos.
Short and sweet.
I gotta think about what I want to do to make what I want to use for a head. I found what I want to use for a head for a doll.
Oh, for the paper dolls?
Yeah. I'm thinking I could use it. I might use a Diana or Deanne Wakely. I also could use some of the Diane Reevely.
Some of her collage fodder stuff. We can stamp on cardstock. If there's face stamps that we have, we can stamp on cardstock for that.
Oh, that turned out good.
Ooh, I like that one. Now, how did you do that one?
Sprinkle the coffee, sprayed the coffee, laid the stencil down, sprinkled more of the coffee, sprayed more of the coffee.
I like it.
And I'm sure I probably had some colors left on there, I have no doubt.
All right, I'm going to get the Seth Apter tea spray just to compare it.
So basically, I made, this is similar to what they're doing on paper, is what I did one day on stream and cloth, is I used the Art Foamy Girl, which that's another one you can use for a head.
We can use Art Foamy.
Yeah, so I use the Art Foamy, Kia P's Art Foamy Girl, and then you just do a whatever shaped body, and then
Rain
you
Girl.
design it. So,
that, I mean, looking at it, you can say it's similar. That was so much. That was a whole 2 streams, I think, wasn't it? That was a lot of work. You put a lot of work.
This was a lot of work. So,
right, Eileen, it's way better than the paper doll. I mean, that's like something you can sit out on your counter.
Yeah, it is. And
the paper dolls were gluing. That's like painting and sewing and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
I love that doll.
Then I did the stuffing it, a whole bunch of stuffing it off of stream. So, because, it needed a ton just to, prop up. And we named her Heidi.
It was fun, Tori. And yeah, when she was stuffing it, what you're stuffing with Eileen and I think she wanted to tell Eileen to stuff it. Remember?
Thanks. Yeah, this one is better than the paper ones, I must admit.
Yeah.
This is a bit. And I still want to make another one, so I have not. This is just using canvas. So this was fun, time consuming, but fun. Especially doing the stuffing. The stuffing part was so thanks. I love the rooster too.
Yeah. It turned out good. And I like the hey girl.
Hey girl. Yeah.
Hey girl, hey.
My ode to
Southern Gal.
Southern Gal Designs. You're
right, Eileen. Stuffing is an art form in itself. Really, you can't just stuff it in. There's a way to do it. Thank goodness that Eileen showed us.
It was slow. It was slow going.
Rain Girl says, you get angry at the hubby, just throw Heidi. No one gets hurt. Unless you put a heavy wood thing at the bottom for a weight, somebody might get hurt.
Yeah, Heidi could be the damn it doll. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna use this as my catch the sprays.
Okay, let's clean that. Okay. I'm going to completely cheat and do the Seth Apter tea spray.
You know, run while it's cool.
Jeannie's going to her craft room. Oh, that's cool, Colleen. Was that a stamp or a stencil?
The art foamy made me think of that.
Oh.
All right, when I got the doll and we mentioned it, this was a cute little foam stamp by Macy Lansfield.
Cute.
Play with color.
I love
I just
that.
wondered if I sprayed it and I used Tim's Rust.
Okay, so you put the tea and the spray onto the jelly plate and then picked it up. Oh, you just did it right on there. Cool.
I just did it right on here. I figured I would use the I would use this as my catch-all while we had this mess out.
Okay, so I would say,
and I'm using just the jelly plate pool we did with mostly paint.
Okay, I would say if you want to do tea stain papers, you do it the original way, not on the jelly plate. And then if you want to do it on the jelly plate and make it easy, just get some of the Seth Apter tea stain spray.
Let's turn it this way.
Oh, how's your mom, Kimberly? No grass cutting today? Yeah. And then here's with the Seth Apter spray. I'd say if you're looking for a tea look, just go ahead and use the Seth Apter spray. I'd use the coffee, though. I keep using the coffee on the jelly plate, but the tea I think is too light. Let me go get some art foamies.
Yeah, I think the coffee on just do your normal, bake it and spray it. It's probably the best. I did like the sprays mixed with the coffee, and I saw Paper Terrace coffee dye paper, and then she was spraying while it was wet. She was spraying the colored sprays on her coffee dyed paper.
Oh, who is doing that?
Paper Terrace.
Oh, yeah.
So if you go to her coffee video where she was dyeing papers, that's what she did. She used the sprays and the coffee and then dried them. And it's a really good tutorial. And she put some stencils down too. on them, on the coffee dyed paper and the sprays. Whoops. Don't spray your hand. Don't do what I do. Don't do as I do.
Yeah. Don't spray your hand.
Don't spray your hand. Not the best idea. As you look like this.
Cool, Cindy. Yeah, you guys post pictures on hashtag Hangout and Art if you do anything.
Okay, I'm liking this one. This is fun. I'm just playing.
Oh, that's
just
cool.
a bunch of paintbrushes and sprays just for fun. These would be fun. Now, this would be a good collage file to cut out.
Yeah.
So if you want, here, let me spray it again. Don't spray your hand. Don't spray your hand. So this would be a good collage file, a good example. So you stamp these and then cut these out and then have these cute little paintbrushes ready to go. So if you don't, well, it didn't show up too good on this, the paper's too dark. But if you don't have, a good drawing skills, just stamp it. And make your collage fodder with stamping. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to put papers down just to soak up the colors I keep putting down. Okay, so let's just do this without a background. I'm just doing this over top some other papers just to catch all the spray. So let's do that. Let's stamp. Stamp.
Oh,
again, I'm using Delusions for the brush part.
And coffee dyeing.
Rusty hinge, Tim's rusty hinge for the top. Diane's for the bottom. And now you can take these three, let these dry, and cut these out and have these ready for collage fodder. So that would just be a good example of collage fodder. And then have these ready to go to add to your page. So use your foam stamps, your stencils, if you don't want to draw. Aren't those cute, Devin? They're adorable, aren't they?
I love those.
So the other one I love of Mindy's that I have is her house stamp. And I like the rusty, Tim's rusty oxide spray with her with her bright color for the paint. Kind of like the combo of Diane's bright one and Tim's rusty.
Hi, Teresa.
That makes her a nice combo.
Good to see you stop in.
Hi, Teresa.
Okay, you can also, I just put coffee by itself on this Gina Ahrens art foamy stamp.
Okay.
And it made a nice print on the paper with the coffee.
Ooh, good idea. Let's try coffee on the art foamies. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, this is also art foamies. It's Gina Ahrens. She has a couple stamps out.
Hold on.
I don't want this to run, but I want to dry it and see what it looks like when it's dry.
I'm just making messy background paper with all the extra. Okay, I'll try the art foamy with that and copy on some others. Actually, still got enough to.
And what I did, Colleen, the first stamp with the coffee on the art foamy, I just pressed it lightly on a piece of paper to get the excess water off, but just really lightly.
I do everything in excess, so that should be interesting. Lightly. All right, I'll try that concept.
Teresa, we will keep you in our thoughts. She has a follow-up with her last hospital visit tomorrow. Hopefully.
Oh, keeping our prayers, definitely, Teresa. Everyone keep Teresa in their prayers. She's super sweet, super kind, generous, an excellent card maker, excellent artist, and an awesome person. She is just a great lady. All right, so that's what I'm just spraying water on top of all the sprays I already have down. And I'm just going to get the rest of this stamp clean real quick, and then we'll move on to the coffee for the other. I'm just basically cleaning my stamp onto it because, I put a ton of product on my hand and on the sponge. So I figure I may as well, instead of just wiping it off, why not stamp it off, right? If you rip these up and just glue them down.
Okay, here's my stamp with just the coffee on it, and now it's dry. That's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all. That actually was a good idea.
I wonder if anybody's stamped with coffee before.
Probably. I mean, it might not be anybody we know, but I'm sure it's been done.
Yeah. But that's cool. I don't know. I think the art foamies work because they soak up the coffee.
The art foamies are excellent. I mean, they're just nice. They're easy to clean up. They're just cute. I mean, they're good, I mean, just the product alone. Oh my God, look at my hand. I'm one of the blue people. Okay, we go grab a different art foamy.
You're on a blue kick?
Eileen's glad that she's sitting over there being nice and neat.
Who?
Eileen. Staying all nice and clean.
Yeah. Yeah, she does that. I know. Hey, Devin, what are you doing? What are you playing with? Hey, Brooke, how are you? How was your weekend? Did you have a fun weekend? Hold on, I have to take this call.
Okay. All right, so the coffee works with the art foamies. There you go. So if you want a neutral toned background. Of course, I would prefer color over that, but still looks good though. I will admit, I've seen Kia P uses a lot of watercolors with her art foamies, but what I haven't seen is her use like sprays with it. So I think it is quite fun to use the sprays with these. It's not as controlled, for sure. It's definitely not controlled. It's more messy and not controlled, but it sure is fun though. Wow, a year since you had a haircut? Oh my gosh. Holy moly. I couldn't stand that. I love getting my hair cut and colored. Holy crap. You must feel like a new woman, Brooke. Did your husband recognize you when you got home? Who is this young thing? You're going for cut and color today on Friday, and I am tomorrow, Jane. I love getting my hair done. I need it. My hair is so thick and long right now. For me, I keep it short, and it's driving me crazy. It's so not what it was 4 weeks ago. Let's put it that way.
Okay, I'm back.
There you go. So have fun, and you know, the art foamy, some of these I need would be really easy to cut out for collage.
And what did you use? What did you use for the color?
I used peony and vanilla custard.
Oh, and no tea?
Mm-mm.
Those are pretty.
That was the background. That's funny.
Very nice.
So
So
this is the tea. The tea. Here's the tea version.
yeah, it just does a
it's okay, but
a subtle shadow. I love
like the tea or coffee done more like this in a less detailed manner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like it in a less detailed manner than I do like stamps.
Yeah. Now, so do you think the coffee's okay on the jelly plate, but if you want them deeper, you need to do it the traditional way?
I agree. It was fun to try. We like to try new things. It's not something that I will do again because it doesn't get the cool effect that you would get otherwise if you did the traditional way of soaking it in a pan and baking it and stuff.
Right. I agree. I did get some grungy papers out of it, so that's good. But yeah, I don't.
Well, they only color the regrowth, Lisa. You know, they don't color the whole thing, but I understand. They don't color the whole thing over top. They color the regrowth. But if it grows fast, yeah, I understand it. My hair gets super thick before I get roots. I mostly need a haircut. I really need a haircut probably after about 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. Your hair does grow fast. Mine does
Mhm.
too, but it's long, so it can go 3. But I need to do the color. Or no, now I'm doing the color once a month because I'm letting more of the gray show.
The color I need once a month, but I could use a haircut every 2 weeks, to be
Oh,
honest,
wow.
to maintain it looking cool in that style, because it loses it pretty quick.
Okay, so these aren't bad. They're just lighter. They're not as intense. They're kind of good with the stencils. If you use the coffee with the stencils, they're pretty good.
All right, I'm gonna clean up so we can try a doll.
Okay. Oh, down to the end. This was the Tim Holtz tea spray.
Oh yeah, he is tea. There you go.
Yeah, I'd say you definitely use not the Tim Holtz, the Seth Apter. Seth Apter gives you a nice tea color.
But it was
I don't know.
We'll try. We like to try new things, so it was fun to try.
I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. Or at least put them out in the sun. Or if I iron it, do I need to bake them, or can I just iron them?
I don't know. I always bake mine, but I don't know.
You baked yours. Did they get more intense?
They get more. I don't remember. I remember they get crunchy.
Right.
And I like crunchy.
Okay, so can I just put them in the oven like this? I don't have to separate them or anything.
I lay them out individually, I don't overlap them. I lay them on a cookie sheet and put them in like in the lowest temperature for about 3 minutes.
Oh, so I could do like one at a time with my little.
You could.
Okay. Because some of them have paint on them. I don't want to put those in my oven. Hey, Carla.
Yeah, I wouldn't put paint ones in your oven.
Hey, Colleen, show the tags. Are you going to do the tags now?
I think, what I'll do is I'll do the, kind of move all these papers out of the way. Is I'll do the dress for the girl. I'll use the tag technique.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. All right. So I'm going to put you big.
See? Not ready.
Oh, there you are. And then I'm going to get, Eileen said, do the tags, not the silly paper doll. Well, I guess we know how Eileen feels about paper dolls. About the same way she feels about pink.
That's true. Apparently, she only likes the cloth ones.
Apparently, she had a problem with paper dolls growing up.
I didn't know that. Well, the advantage of the paper dolls, I mean, I did do one with art by Marlene, too, in that one journal.
Hey, Brooke, I'll do more with you if you come on. If you come on later or tomorrow or something. We're doing the collage. We're doing a bunch of collage fodder using some of the ideas from the challenge and some other ideas we found.
See, this would be the paper doll, and I did it in here. I already did one on stream.
Cute.
Because I used the Art by Marlene girls for the head, then drew the body, and then filled this in with just stencils and paint, and then added the little door with an owl and a cat. And this was, it made that girl like, made her.
cool.
Sorry, did one on paper, technically. It's the same principle. You can use stamps, digi images, draw your own. Okay, so there's she's talking about these. I put them on Instagram. I don't know if you're on Instagram or not. This is a technique by, her name is Nunia. I never can pronounce her name.
Oh, Nunika?
Nunika. And she's on the Lindy Stamp Gang design team. And she showed this technique, and I loved it. I had so much fun making this. Seriously. That's why I made like 3. Now this one, I didn't care for the darker colors as much, but I was able to find an Art by Marlene doll that worked well with the dark. So, but this one is so you have your stamping, and you see the stencil here in the background, and you see the stenciling down here and down here. It's a cool technique. This one I kind of did a little different than her, but I'm inspired by her, and I love the effect. These were fun to make, and once you have the backgrounds, it's really fun when you can just add your little embellishments to it. And these I will put in my rainbow journal, hence why I put the rainbow ribbon on. So I will show you guys that. It's not my technique, but I will show you it.
Oh yeah, I want to see it.
Okay, I just want to give her credit because it's not my idea.
Hey Eileen, can you get her her link? Thank you, Helen. I know, the colors are awesome. Aren't they? I love them, Zena.
Oh, okay, got those off. I get some of the blue off. Oh, thank you, Xenia. Most of it came off. Not all of it, most of it. That's better.
Right. She's quick. She is quick. Oh, so you did individual tags. For some reason, I thought you had made a big sheet.
Oh, thanks, Brooke. Sorry, miss. I went to wash off my hands. Thank you, Tori. I didn't know she didn't like paper dolls when Julie Nutting stamps came out. Right, Sherry? That's true. She didn't like those. That is true. She definitely did not. Yeah, she did not like those. That's a good reminder. I forgot about that, Sherry. She did not like the Julie dolls.
Hey, Zena, do you do a stream? Or do you do videos? If so, we'll have to put up your link. All right, I'm just cleaning this off. Hey, Helen, put up Zena's link so we can check out her videos. Do you stream live or do videos? Oh, thanks, Brooke. Thank you, thank you. Oh, cool. We'll have to check it out.
Do you remember when I was looking for the end, and I said I had a stamp? I found them when I was looking for a background stamp. Hello.
Okay, and you know what I found? I found the ampersand die cut.
I found a stencil and those little stamps. I knew I had a bigger one. Just found it now.
You could just stamp it on top.
Organization.
Yes, those are good stamps, Colleen.
Thanks. These are old ones I had. These are by Autumn Leaves.
Cool.
2006. But yeah, I kept this set because there's a lot of stamps I've gotten rid of just because it's more like, they look like scribbles.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I like the fact they look like scribbles. Okay, so I have this.
Amanda wants the ampersand die cut. I'll try to find it. I think it was Elizabeth Crafts. Yeah, last night I organized all my dies, Colleen.
At least those I've gotten rid of most. I don't have a lot of those. That would probably be my easy area to compare to others. But it's like you just gotta. I keep trying to tackle sections to try to get everything organized because I feel I can't find anything. I've gotten super frustrated with that, and I wanted that to stop. So I'm just tired of it. I went through books, like collage books and stuff like that last night. And I found pieces of loose watercolor paper in like numerous areas and put them all in a basket, like all in one place. So that and instead of having them in multiple places, that's the kind of stuff that drives me crazy. And that's
here's my big mess of die cuts wasn't so big. It all fit in here except for a few bigger ones.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad at all.
No, and there's like, I think I have about 30. Oh, here. Oh, wait, no. But I still lost a die organizing. I'm so mad. I lost it before I could get it on the magnetic thing. It's on my floor somewhere. I've lost
the magnetic thing that works for the Misty. I can't find it, and I showed you guys Friday. And I have cleaned my room, my desk area, everything else, and I still have not found it.
You can't find your Misty?
The Misty magnet.
The magnet.
I'm sure it's stuck to something odd because it has to be here. I've looked everywhere. So I bought a new one. And 2 new ones that'll be here sometime in July. It's way out. Sometime in July. And I have not located it. I was searching for that. Lost track of my farm stencils. And I found those. They got mixed in with my garden stencils. And just kind of doing some of that, just things that I know I have and lost track of. And that being
Remember these,
one. But
Colleen?
then I'm also just trying to thin out some of my things so I can see the other. Oh yeah, I had a bunch of dried up pastes and matte mediums and stuff like that were all dried out. I threw those out.
Okay, I swear I had an ampersand die. Maybe I was hallucinating. Oh my God, I swear I had one of those.
Go grab my magicals here. All right. Baby. Spoon. I have a spoon. There it is.
Okay, who loses a whole set of dies? I swear to God that I had one.
Put the damn washi on it. On the die?
I lost the whole packet. I don't have the set. It was a set and it had it had like 8 ampersands. Oh wait, did I pull it out? Because I was gonna use it? No. Well, the one I saw in my mind, I guess, was it was Elizabeth Dyes. Elizabeth Craft Design. Huh, that's weird.
Yeah, and exactly, Eileen. You said you liked the magnet like 1,000 times. Like, you don't have that magnet. I like the magnet. And then, yeah, and then I've literally lost the magnet.
Don't you hate that?
Oh, okay. You jinxed me. Just saying. I lost it. I was so upset. I lost it. I was like, and I literally really clean this area. I mean, like really super duper extra cleaning, trying to find it. Okay, so this is what Nukia did. So she stamped with white embossing powder, heated up, and then wet her tag lightly. And then she took her magicals, sprinkled them on.
I'll get you the link when I find it, Amanda. Sorry about that. Okay, so what did you do first?
Just stamp with white embossing powder.
Okay.
And then heat it up. And then after that, you're going to wet your tag and add your magicals. I'm just going to smear them together.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, look how colorful this one's going to be. This is definitely going to, all these tags, I'm just going to add to my rainbow journal. This is step 1. All right, so I would say just add it here. You're happy with it. I'm going to add more because I'm not happy with it. She did it a little differently. Just watch her because the way she did it. I'm just mimicking it. But it's fun now. Do you have any of the microglaze? Because you're going to need it. No, she hears me. Hi, Riri. Yeah, magicals are fun. There's so many different varieties and colors. They are messy, like, well, they're messy like the sprays, you know. It can be messy. Brooke is right. You can use magicals on your jelly plate too. Oh, I like that purpley color I put down. Lots of activity today. They're happy because it's cooler today. We're seeing outside activity today besides just the pool people. Now I want to try to use a matte on top. These are all sparkly. The flats are my favorite over the sparkly. I have tons of sparkly and I really like the flats best. They don't make a lot of flats. So when I do the next layer, I'm going to put the flat on. I'm going to show you guys up close. Okay, so you can see the embossing. And, okay, we're embossed. This is very sparkly, although it's not showing up on camera. It is very, it's blurry because we have the autofocus off. But it's there. It's very sparkly. So I'm going to come in with a dark color on top of the light color, and I'm going to use a flat next. Okay, I'm going to use a stencil for the next one. And where is it? And you need the, this is Distress Glaze. You need a brush. Grab a stencil to play with. Let's see, probably want this pattern. Background pattern. Hold on.
Okay, so you put the magicals on, and then you let it dry and then stamped it.
Okay, so now there you go. So I'm gonna put down a stencil now.
Okay, so Colleen, you put the magicals on, let it dry, and then stamped over it?
No, I stamped first.
Oh, you stamped first.
With white embossing powder.
Okay,
then added the added magicals.
Oh, and the magicals made the stamping darker?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
And then next you do is take your Tim Distress Glaze and a brush, put it in there. She liked this, she said, with the magicals, so she really liked this resist. And then get your stencil. Oops. I don't know how he makes these stay in place. I've given up on that one.
Does it twist?
I don't know how he makes it stay like it doesn't go in on itself.
Can you twist it to make it stay?
No. He just holds it. It'd be nice if there was an adjustment to make it stay.
Yeah.
Okay. Put a little bit right there.
Oh, Eileen said pounce the brush.
Oh, pounce it? Oh, too late. was rubbing. I was giving it a massage. Oh, pouncing it and it don't go into the hole, like go back in. Maybe that's what she's talking about. Okay, so now I got this. I don't know if you can see the circles. There's
I
the
was thinking the same
circles.
thing, Brooke. Oh, that's cool, Colleen.
Okay, now let's do some more magicals.
I like this as a different way to use the magicals.
Agree. Instead of just throwing them down, making a mess like Eileen has us do.
Yeah, it's actually, I mean, it's creating patterns and
Hashtag all Eileen's fault.
yeah.
She just wants us to spray them and make a big damn mess. Just joking. All right. So now you can see.
Oh, yeah.
I went with the dark on top so we could see it better. And I like the flat. Now you can see the resist of the stencil I just did. And then you still see the embossing underneath, and you see it resisting all the circles from the glaze. Cool, right? Now it's got to dry it. Punch it. Pounce it. Oh. It's probably only flat. Wait a minute. Let me put a little more over here. I looked at that and saw punch. It's pounds. Oh my gosh. So I've had that glaze stuff forever. And I love now that there's she showed us a technique to using it. I love this. Absolutely love using the glaze through a stencil. It is so clever. So you can use any stamp combination you have, any stencil combination you have. Oh my. I just mixed these. Who knows what these will become? I'm going to move that out of the way. I just hit the pan and they just all mixed. Yeah, you could use the glaze with your finger. You don't have to have a fancy brush. I have it because it was a giveaway from Michelle and Mary's. And
okay,
they sent me 2 brushes with the giveaway for when Mary got to 1,000 subs. That was one of the things that she had in it.
Okay, while you're doing that, Colleen, I'm making copies.
I wouldn't use a makeup sponge. It's too thick. It's really it's thick stuff. Like it's thick. I'd say use your finger if you don't want to use a brush or any sort of stipple brush, or your finger. It is thick. Like see, I'm pushing into it. It's thick. Yeah, it won't work with the makeup sponge that well, I don't think.
Okay, I'm just making some copies on cardstock for paper dolls.
Okay, we'll make us even. I'll read your comment. Sorry. Let me look. Yeah, you might have a stencil brush. Yeah, a stencil brush. Same thing. Poor dirty dryer. Let's see. Oh, she will have to purchase them. Thanks for being an enabler. You're welcome. Our job is done. It looks weird with the sparkles behind it. I think that's freaking me out. I didn't use the sparkle ones for my last tags. It's going to be fine. I really would just, or if I got to see if I own all the flats. I don't know if I own all the flats or not of the Magicals. I need to look into that. Because I feel like I only have like one set of flats. I don't feel like I have any more than that. Now, granted, it's warping. If you don't like it warping, just keep drying it. Dry the back, dry the front. You can iron it or smush it if you don't like the crinkles. Depends how wet you get it. If you don't get it as wet as I did, you'll probably be fine. But I don't worry too much about it. Also, it's pretty thick cardstock. So, okay. But so you can see that the embossing, you can see now hers stood out more. Her white embossing stood out more than mine, for sure. And I don't know if it's because I didn't use a white. White. Oh, I know why. Hold on. I grabbed clear. That can be why. Hold on. If she used white, this is clear. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hold on. It's funny is I was saying white. I kept saying white over and over, yet I used the clear. Okay, this is what it's like if you use the clear. Let's try again and use the white like you're supposed to. God. Oh, I amazed myself. Oh my gosh. Hold on. They look very similar, just saying. They're both white. Let's use the toe tag. Shoot, where did I do the other toe tag? Well, you can't say we didn't have fun. We always have fun here. There, use another big one. It's here. I just buried it again. Let's try again. So let's do this stamp for fun. Oh my God. She used a text stamp for her background. I can't remember what she used, what stencil she used for the rest. I can't remember. I'm gonna try a flower, and maybe I'll put some text up above it. I know we got some text stamps somewhere here. Let's mix it up. You like the faded old look? You like it? Yeah, because it did fade in, and I just realized that I'm like, why hers? Because this one, for instance, see how it's white and you can see it. It's white and you can see it. It's white and you can see it. And this is when you use clear. So it depends, I guess, if you want it more, the letters more pushed out and less prominent, use clear. If you want it more prominent, use the white. Oh my goodness. That's funny. I did that. I'm not too surprised on the other hand that I did that either. Hold on. I just laugh at myself. You have to laugh, right? You just have to laugh. Don't take yourself so seriously, and you'll have a lot more fun. Okay. Now let's try the white embossing powder. Okay, now you can see this one much better. There we go. Now you can see the actual white. Let's do this again. But at least she liked the more muted background, so I'm glad that worked out. So if you were using brown, for instance, and you were doing more of a, wow, it won't go back in. How did it all fit in there? How does that happen? Okay, you pour it back in, and it is literally to the top, as if it did. I must have really been compact in there. Look, I poured it back in, and it's not fitting. Well, they didn't go chintzy with it, right?
Sorry about that, Kelly. My printer jammed.
Oh, okay. I thought you went to the restroom, so. That's where I would call Tom, so I'd be freaking out, and he'd be yelling at me for doing it. Okay, so let's wet the, oh, fuck, shoot. Don't wet it first, emboss it. Hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting into magical. Excuse my language, girls. Fudge. I should have said fudge. Excuse my language. I didn't mean to cuss. At least on stream. I usually don't do that. I say it in real life. I try not to do that on YouTube. Hold on. You need to emboss it before you wet it. I don't know what it's going to do now. Let's find out. Oh my God, Eileen, did you just like pull your hair out when I wetted it before I embossed it? Holy moly. I bet Eileen was screaming at me through the screen. What the hell are you doing? Because I wet it before I embossed it. You know Eileen was yelling at me. I heard her. You did yell! I knew it. She was like, what the hell is she doing? She just left it before she embossed it. Okay.
Hey, Eileen should just come on so she can tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Click on the link, Eileen, so you can
Oh, good. Carla didn't even notice I was cussing. Curse, art and cussing, and repeat. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of yellow. Oh my goodness. Well, Carla didn't even notice, so that makes me feel better. I do try to watch that. I don't want to offend anyone on YouTube. I try to be respectful. She did not dip a wet brush into her bottle, which is probably a smart thing. So I probably will have clumps. She actually poured it into a pan, which is probably the better way to do it. I use this time like a green. This is a denim. I also use a pineapple. I'm sorry, the pineapple, which is making green, mixing with the blue, which I didn't really give that much thought. That's all right. So if you don't want to have clumpy powders, you really should put it in a pan, especially if your brush is wet like mine. Do as I say, not as I do. I'm going to just throw them all in there. Let's see what we get. Because remember all this like mixed together because I bumped the cup. They all mixed together. This is some sparkle and some flat mix. Oh my. Look at that purple in there. Well, that's cool. Oh, kind of like that. Oh, I like the pop of red. Oh, I'm going to pour some of that off. Ooh, I like the red. I have another one. Let's add some. Oh, I like the red. Hold on. I'm going to put the Rizzo red. Let's try that one. Yeah, I'm just going to sprinkle it. I'm just going to do it. I like the Rizzo. Let's add Rizzo red. Oh, that's cool. Okay. There's red, there's purple, there's everything. It's just going to be awesome for my rainbow journal. I'm going to leave it and dry it. Because if I move it, it's going to mix and I'm going to have all kinds of other crazy colors. Let me dry it a minute and I'll pour some of the purple. It's sitting in the middle off. If I could, let me dry it a minute. Ooh, I like the red. Ooh, I like the red a lot. It's going to look good with the flowers. Just going to grab that real quick. That was never going to dry. Well, not in the stream. Oh. Ooh, I like the runs. I like the red runs down here. Okay, what color should I go with on top? I'm going to have to go with something really dark to go over this red. Let's see. Okay, now I can look up a chat. She added the powder, then made a paint and painted it on. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I need to put it in a little cup. I did see her do that and then make a paint with it. Okay, brown. Okay. I'm going to scoot my camera down a little bit so y'all can see. That would probably be helpful. Okay. Damn it. I think I probably would be the first person to say that. Devin said, first person I've seen say she likes the runs. Oh my gosh. That was good. Oh Lordy. I should pay more attention to things I say. Oh Lordy. You're right, girl said she just read that. Yeah, she's witty, man. She is quick-witted. I love it. Oh, I wish I had that skill. Okay, Eileen says I need to go with the brown. Let's see. We have dark chocolate truffle, milky brown. I'm looking over here, right? What is this one? This one is cattail copper. How would copper look with red? Because it, you know what I mean? It might have like a. You don't want me. Okay, hold on. Let me look up here. Oh my goodness. It says Kimberly says she does this every Friday. Thanking the tags with Anne Brooke. Oh my goodness. I mean, looking back and see if there's anything else I missed. Oh, the Magicals are on sale at Lindy's. Oh, good to know. Oh, hi, Julie. Sorry I missed you coming in. Happy Tuesday. Thanks, Julie. All right, scroll back. Okay, so we got, I'm thinking copper brown. What do you think, Eileen? I like the copper brown. And this would be dark too, which would be milk chocolate and chocolate. I'm gonna hold these up. Okay. 1, 2, 3. This is milk chocolate, cottontail copper, dark chocolate truffle. Let me tilt it. Oh, that's better if I tilt it. Or will the copper look bad with red? Maybe go with the truffle. I'll do is 1, 2, 3, and just put in a number. That way you don't have to put the name. What are you doing over there, Kathy?
I was cutting for the paper dolls.
Oh, okay. Truffle may show better. Okay, everyone's unanimous. Truffle, Kimberly, and okay, truffle. All right, we'll go with truffle. All right, let's try to do it the proper way after I do the, I'll do a paint out of it instead of what I've been doing. All right, let me put a stencil on. I like the circles because the circles showed up. This tag is still wet. It definitely is still wet. The circles will show up. I could do something like this. Let's do this one just to see. I don't know. Oh yes, Eileen wants me to pounce and not smush. Does it really matter? No, I think you got to smush. I don't even see it. I'm going to ignore her on that one. I'm going to go smush. Because I got to get the wax in the into the grooves. I think if you were using a normal painting project, but I got to get the wax, it's thicker than paint in the grooves. And it's going to be cool. Well, it's not wax, it's glaze. I'm calling it wax. Don't email me. It is Distress Micro Glaze. That is the proper word. It is not wax. They'll say the W word. All right. Now, that's going to be cool. I'm going to just wipe it off over here. And we're going to go with paint. We're going to paint this time instead of dunk. I was dunking and not painting. This is sparkly, so I don't think I have like a brown flat. Ah, hold on. Okay, don't put your water bottle so close to it. Ready? The cool thing is you can pretty much start putting this on. I don't know, Eileen. Let me tap. Let me wet this and tap more. I'm not having much luck. Okay, I don't like that way. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do the messy way. Hold on. I'm going to do it the messy way, because I want it to really show up. If you want to do it neatly, do what Nikki did. I'm going to do the messy way. I'm going to do spray paint blob, whatever, to get it down. If you want to be neat, her way is much neater. I love this technique, though. It's such a fun technique. I never use my microglaze, so I am super stoked at using the microglaze.
So the microglaze is like a resist, Colleen?
It really is. It is like it's like a cold wax almost, but don't quote me. You know, I start
That's
anything.
really cool.
Yeah.
So that's what you use, like on those little diamond-shaped things.
Yeah.
Okay, through the stencil.
Yeah. It is micro glaze. Now, what's the difference between glaze and wax? I have no idea. You'll have to ask someone who knows. I don't know the difference. So today, there you go. I'm gonna leave that open-ended. I don't know, but to me, it's like a wax. But it's really fun. Like, I have had this stuff. I can't remember why. I know I bought it. He was using it, right? But I don't remember what he was using it on exactly. And he goes and uses it off and on. I can't remember how he's used it. Coffee time. Okay, I'm gonna be drawing. Yeah, use your color burst. You could try, if you got color bursts, use those.
Yeah, I use color burst, infusions.
Infusions, which I haven't tried. Those would work. Okay, I like the dark brown. I appreciate, yeah, I think everybody was right on that one. It's kind of neat the way with using this stencil, it's almost like, oh, what's the right word I'm looking for? It's like a church, like a glass, stained glass, or like a, starts with an L. I keep on I'm thinking lyrical, or I can't think of the right term. This is where Kathy's better at language than me. She has a larger vocabulary. When you see it, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it just has that vibe with the windows.
Kind of, yeah, almost like stained glass. It's very boho. You know, with those colors.
Luminary, that might be
it. Luminous.
Luminous. Thank you.
I love like the colors in the background, and then that bright white embossing powder as a resist.
Yeah, and then the dark brown it has sparkle to it. It's not a flat. This has got
luminous because you've got like the light colors underneath the dark colors. It just kind of makes it glow.
It really does. Thank you, Barbara. It's could not. figure out what I wanted to say. Yeah, I mean that looks really neat. I was surprised because just by moving this one around, and not doing just
Right,
the
not just
flower.
doing it. That's
Yeah,
really cool.
I wish. Yeah, you can't see the sparkle. I'll take photos of it, but it's really, really, really pretty in person. There,
It
maybe
looks like
that's a
it
good.
does have like a little glow to it.
Yeah, like right here. Do you see the glow?
Yeah. And especially with the light and the dark.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like this technique. Isn't it? This is very addictive.
I'm gonna do this afternoon when we're done.
There's another view. I need an angle because of my light. Like it's very addictive because it's endless possibilities between your stamps and your stencils and any kind of powders or you have. Whatever
Right,
brand
stamp,
you have.
stencils, powders, and water.
And you can make it as dark as you want. If you want to have it pastel, you get a pastel. And then this one we did, and we used the clear, and it kind of the magicals absorbed into the clear. Where here it fully resisted. The white was able to hold its own, but with the clear, it absorbed it. So 2 different looks accidentally.
So you didn't use any paint on that at all. It's just magicals.
I'm sorry, say that again. I would grab these. So depending on what style you're going for, I could see it being you're going for more vintage or putting that in like a denim journal. I think these all might be too bright. I'm looking. Plop one down right now. I'm gonna lay it there, see if I see any that.
Oh, are those the art by Marlene? I pulled out a few.
Try to see if there's any that match. We go with the Arabian. The Arabian ones were darker.
I don't have the Arabian ones. I wish I'd bought those.
Oh yeah, I found my Arabian word stickers cleaning up.
Oh, good.
I bought the word stickers, but not the rest. It's so weird I did that.
Oh, Colleen, how about the
doors?
Do you have this one?
Yes.
You might find some good ones for the blue one in there.
I think like that. Yeah, I like how the little.
Oh, the little door. Oh, that's cool.
Like a little door here, like into the garden, like in the middle of the, kind of like an Alice in Wonderland.
She's kind of good for the blue one.
Okay, she's little, but she would be a good example. Hold on. No, she's too purple. Hold on. Oh yeah, I went through my Art by Marlene's and I did what Vicky did, which was add an envelope inside the covers of each to drop your extra pieces in. See, they stay with.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So I did that.
Thanks for coming.
I did that yesterday. Bye, Janet. Dinner time.
That is a great idea because I have mine are just stuck in the pages. I probably lost a lot of them.
Yeah, and that's what I was doing too. So she put a folder at the beginning of all of these so that way they stay with it. I was so common sense, yet I never thought of it myself. So I was like, that's genius. Seriously, it's genius. Okay, I can't find any Art by Marlene offhand that's going to work on this, but you get the gist of it. You could collage, you could paint, you could draw, you could do.
Colleen, do you have this book?
Please?
Do you have this Art by Marlene book?
With the flowers, yes.
There's some in there you could use. Oh, the bird's cool though too.
The purple bird kind of stands out amongst the blue. And I like the idea of making this like a little secret garden down here.
I love that door there.
I think the door needs to stay.
Yeah, definitely.
And make a secret garden. And then I don't know how little her people get. I may have to. This is just a few. Some are people, or they should big people, little people. I could put an animal on there. Oh, here's some little people.
Oh, yeah, put that little girl, that little tiny, smaller. No, there's a smaller one. The second one from the right. On the top, yes. Oh.
You think she planned it that way? Little doors and little people? Yeah. Maybe she planned it that way.
Oh, look at that.
That's cute.
That's adorable.
So then you can, now you have their little Alice in Wonderland living amongst the giant flowers.
Okay, Brooke, you've got to get the die cut books. And Colleen, Zena just ordered $50 worth of magicals. You'll love them.
You won't regret it.
You won't regret. You can do tons with the magicals. You can do the magicals on the jelly plate too, even.
Yeah, you definitely will not regret it. I've had mine for years, and when I pull them, I don't, pull them out, and
I got coffee, Brooke.
Yeah, then you won't regret it. This is something that doesn't take up much space. You can always go back and use. It doesn't go bad because it's a powder versus some of my sprays I got rid of yesterday where the sparkly stuff had separated from the liquid and I couldn't get them to mix anymore. So the cool thing about getting magicals versus some of the shiny sprays is that they will not settle in the bottom and get hard and be ruined. You can actually just mix them as you need them. So these really are better for staying to, and not ever going bad. And then put them in. And if you want to make and then Lindy sells sprays obviously too, but you could get your own spray bottle and mix your own colors. But I threw away a lot that were stuck in the bottom and I could not stir them loose.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
I was like, yeah, they're just, I've had them for probably 10, 12 years. I mean, they were like really old, tattered angels and stuff. So, oh, here's a flat.
Yeah, because you can make sprays out of those too. And if you, like when I bought some of Lindy's sprays at my stamp store, and they said, make sure when you're mixing, you use warm water. So I think it would be the same if you use the magicals to make a spray, use warm water.
And use the bottled water and not the sink water if you have it.
Right. And then do like half of it, mix it really good, and then fill up some more and mix it some more.
So yeah, like I said, I threw out a ton of bottled sprays, and these I've had not quite as long as like the Tattered Angel spray, but they're all still good. And it's just a total waste of money, right? So yeah. I think this is a better bang for your buck. Here's a flat. I'm gonna pull my flats out. Because they're not gonna get stuck in the bottom and gross like those did.
They get the fancy bowl because they're glittery.
Yeah, you need a fancy bowl too. And then I just throw my little spoons in it too, so I don't lose them. There. Is this it? Ah, for sure I had. I guess that's it for the flats. I have one set of flats. I'll have to look in to see if they have other flats besides the one set. So my advice is that this is, there's the other. Rizzo was the flat, and this one's the flat. Okay. How many is in here? How many is in a pack? 1, 2,
I think there's 5.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I must have used one. I'm one short. So it must be 2 sets of flats, and I'm missing one. And maybe I used it. That's possible.
There's only 2 sets of flats?
It might be because it's all I have. So I'm guessing. I have, there it is, 10.
I don't know, Kimberly. I just go every once in a while and clean them. Oh, there you go.
I found it. Okay, there's 10. So I have 2. The rest are like sparkly.
Oh, I just
wait,
love
there's
that
2 more.
tab.
Hold on. I'm finding more. How many is this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, so there should be 3 more.
I did throw a blue out that I polished off yesterday. Oh, there's one. 11. Ew. I did polish off a blue and I threw it away. Maybe that's the 12th one. And I actually finished one whole jar. I think that's the first jar I've actually finished. And I literally, there. Woo! I feel better.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Sherry. I learned that too from Diane Reevesley. If you have shimmer sprays, it's better to lay them flat. All my Diane Reevesley shimmer sprays, I lay flat.
Oh, that's a good tip, Sherry, because mine were I threw them out yesterday. Okay, there are 7 sets of flats and they're on sale.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so I'm going to have to figure out which ones I have and get the rest because flats are my favorite over the sparkles, but that's me. And that didn't stop me from buying the sparkles. Just saying, but flats are my favorite.
Well, different looks like the flat. So did you use flats on that tag today or sparkles?
Both.
Both. So yeah, that's the mixture too. That's why it gives it that look because some are flat and some are shiny.
I agree. And I think that's what helped because I did use like the Rizzo, which was flat, the brown, which was sparkly. What other color did I use? I used a denim, and that was a flat. I used 2 flats, and a yellow. I used 3 flats, and then I threw in the sparkle on this stencil, which, so maybe that's the secret to getting the right combo because it made it stand out more than this.
That is so cool. I love that. It has dimension.
It does have dimension. And these are so fun. These are like playing with paper dolls, honestly. All her cute little die cuts are my favorite. I mean, it's like playing paper dolls. It's like being a kid and playing with paper dolls. And a little goes a long way, too. I mean, I'm not very sparing with my magicals. If you're more sparing, they'll last longer. I'm not very sparing.
I don't think I've ran out of any magicals.
And I mean, I literally threw out one, and I'm not very sparing with them. I'm not very sparing with most of my stuff. I just, how I do. I use more than I need. It's just my nature.
You use it. You use all your stuff, which is good.
That's true. It does not collect dust. Except for the tattered sprays I threw out. Now, the other sparkle sprays that did not go bad, but I did store them vertically, and the ones that still are okay are some. I had some. Okay, I had several sets of these. Some were bad, some were good. These are the ones that were still good, and these are Recollections.
Oh wow!
Splash, and these are sparkly. These were still good, but. I think it's because it has a metal thing in it, and the Tattered Angels did not.
I think that helps.
The Tattered Angels did not have the little metal ball. But I tested every spray I had. That was a job yesterday. And
I was wondering what
I got rid of the ones that were no good anymore. Because again, it's just cluttering up the stuff that I can use. Okay, that was not sparkly. That's just an old one. But see how they get. But this one has a metal thing.
So it shakes it up.
And it shakes and none of the Tattered Angels had that metal thing. I'm still not 100% sure it's going to totally. Oh wait, that's paint. Never mind, that's paint. Why does that not surprise me? So,
Rick, last time I checked my Tattered Angels, they were okay.
I'm going to lay these on their side. Now we're talking about it. I'll lay them all on their side. So, new thing we learned. So, anything with glitter, sparkle, sprays, lay on their side.
Yeah.
because you can see what happens if you don't. It's all, and some of mine literally I could not even begin to scrape. They're just hard and dry on the bottom. So, but now the ones that don't work are now out of the way, and the ones that do work are now there, and now I can, you know what I mean? Now you can just, you know, use what you have, and you got the stuff that's not working out of the way that's cluttering it. So that's really my point. I also threw out a bunch of the that one jars of stuff that you dry it, it gets dull, otherwise it's shiny. Marlene said that looks like it's going to dry out. I wouldn't buy it. It did. All of them dried out. I did use.
Now, which one was that?
About half of them. And the other half I just pitched. That was left. Shoot, I can't remember what they were. I can't remember. It was, you scraped it and it was shiny, and if you dried it, it became dull. They all they're hard as a rock.
Huh.
And Eileen said that would happen because they were kind of crumbly to begin with.
Oh.
And so Eileen was right on that one. I'll have to figure out what else I'm going to put on this tag, but the girls are going to stay.
Yeah, when it comes to products, Eileen
Stabilio around the
knows her
door.
products.
Yeah, agree. So she was right about that. She said that's going to dry out, and it did. So that's what I've been spending, going through. I did get rid of some stuff last year, so this is not the first, but I'm just going back through it again because some of this stuff was okay last year, and now it's not okay.
It's good to check stuff every once in a while.
Yeah, and then the other thing that I had dry out was the Tim Holtz. This one's still good because I think, but the small one of the collage medium was totally hard as a rock. So I brought this one out to use so before it dries out.
Okay, some of the accessories with the art by Marlene are going to be good to use with the paper dolls.
I agree. She's got some cute little sunglasses and hats and
see, like her, she's looking kind of pensive, looking up in the air. Well, give her a wig and she's a lot more fun. See?
I like the wig.
Is your skeleton too scary? Put a bow on his head. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh. Now the skeleton's cute and not scary. Okay. And Sherry said she did have to throw away her glitter glam. Yeah, I glitter glam. I threw that out, I think, before I moved in here. The glitter glaze, couple of the high impact paints, they got dried out and hard. Yep. I got rid of the rest of those. They just, I don't know. They just get stuck in the bottom. I will start storing these vertically, and I appreciate you sharing that with us, Sherry, because I honestly did not know that. But I will say with Magicals, you can make them as needed, and you won't ever have to worry about that. So I think it's a better investment now looking back. But when we bought the Tattered Angels, there was no Lindy's powders like that, that did not exist. So in our defense, that the Tattered Angels was out before Lindy's. That was really the only kind of sparkle spray there was. They were kind of one of the first, wouldn't you say that, Kathy? Tattered Angels.
Yes. Yeah, Ted, because when I first bought sprays, it was the Tattered Angels, and then the Adirondack sprays.
Oh yeah. So the advantage you girls have who are newer at this is you didn't buy the other stuff and waste your money unless because now they have better products. It's like everything else with computers and cars like this, got newer stuff and the old ones like I'm still like trying to figure out half the stuff on my car. So I
Oh my gosh, the cars
never had
are
before.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm not used to all this stuff. I had my other car like 13 years. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's still going. My daughter has it. I don't drive very far, so they last me forever.
Okay.
So I got this new car. I was like, oh my gosh, I'll never figure half of this out. That's a good idea because now they show up down there. That's a good idea to use the Sibillio. And I did talk about getting those babies out the other day that I located when I was cleaning. So, for a reminder, I have them in a cup behind me. Yeah, I'm trying to go through and find some stuff. Like I found the Arabian. Let's see what Arabian stickers there are to put on that tag. I found my Arabian stickers. I didn't know I had those. I knew I had these.
I have those.
Or others. I lost track of them. I knew I had them. But I did not know I had these. And then I also have these, which are the Studio Light, but a different company. And
I have that one.
These have some good ones in here too. She could, so she did. This one also has some nice, she believed, focus on what's important, be yourself with everything you do, be original. There's a lot of positive quotes in there. And so, but this one, I was like, oh my God, I didn't know I had this. So this is the Arabian, and this is one of the things I couldn't find when I was trying to find the Arabian stuff that I couldn't find. I only found a few of the things, but not all the stuff. Well, I had the sticker. I just had them in a dumb spot, literally. I think I get to where I just want to clean up and get it put away, and I need to not do that. I need to think about where I'm putting it.
Yeah, now what I did, I took all my quotes and words, like all the Tim Holtz words and phrases and stuff like that, and put like all that in one place.
And we could use this one, which says,
oh, thanks, Helen. I forgot.
Old doors won't open new doors. I'll put that lower. I might cut this in up.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Old ways. I can read. Old ways won't open new doors. Of course, I'm going to have to put some glue down because this has got all the sparkly and embossing powders and all that good stuff down. But
I am.
Hold on. No, that'll work. Let me glue this down. So yeah. So then you find your things like this. So what I decided to do was put all of the Studio Lights and the Art by Marlene's, which again is Studio Light, and my Tim Holtz, and put all my word stickers all together. This is kind of a quote book, and put them all together in one spot instead of.
That's what I did.
So, because I can use these more than just Art by Marlene tags or Tim tags. Like
right, you can use them on lots of different things.
So I have them all together now, and I'm going to keep them in this little tub near my desk to grab for quotes. So I'm sure all of you got your, a system, and this may not be helpful, but I thought I would share my successes and fails with organizing.
And then what I did too, Colleen, because I had all my words and rub-ons in one place because some of the words were rub-ons. I've been picking up rub-ons as I see them. I separated that. So even the words that are rub-ons, I just put with rub-ons. So I have a drawer for rub-ons and I have a drawer for words.
Oh, that's not bad. My rub-ons I have separate. And
see, and I keep those two together.
From words to whatever. I mean, they're all mixed and I did like a black drawer and then a white drawer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have all my rub-ons in a drawer and all my words, like word books, words I printed out, words cut out of magazines, that kind of stuff. It's all in one place.
You're sitting here like a lump yelling at Kathy.
What?
Vanessa's organizing while we're talking. She said I think it was go big, split screen, but you already did. I'm looking at old stuff.
Oh, Devin likes the big lips.
Hold on. I'm going to sign. Let me see if I can find some ribbon for this.
Okay, this is art by Marlene, signature collection. This is the one that has, this one has like mermaids. I don't see, it doesn't say the name of the collection on it, but it's the one with the birds on it.
Oh, it doesn't, yeah, I guess it was. Does it have a number on it or anything? Like, because for a while, I think were they numbered?
Right, they come out with her collections, but she doesn't. I have the SKU. Here's the SKU if anybody wants it.
Oh, I forget that was in there. When I do a fishy one, when I get the rest of my fish stuff, I'll leave this out. I just found that in a bag of yard sale. Oh, hello, Halloween. I can tell I threw these in after yard sale, never pulled them out. That needs to go with Halloween. Like I'm going to dig in here for Halloween. I would assume I would have put a Halloween. Ha ha. Let's see if I can find. I'm looking for like a black. Looking to see if I see a black ribbon or like polka dots or something.
Okay, this is where the images came out of.
Ooh, I can use this in my rainbow journal.
Oh, perfect.
Cool.
I have this book, but I was having trouble when I made copies of them. They were too dark, so I'll just cut them out of here because I won't need more than one of any of these. So this is Women, a Pictorial Archive from 19th Century. And then I also used this one had some freaky stuff in it that I liked.
Here we go.
This one is Harder's Picture Archive for Collage and Illustration, over 300 19th century cuts. So this has more, it's more steampunk. It has animals. It has people. There were people. Typewriters, all kinds of stuff.
Field note stamps. Yeah, those are good. You'll like that. You could use those on a lot of vintage things or any sort of botanical books. That was a good investment to get those. Honestly. And those were hard to find. Some people had trouble finding them. I bought mine like a year ago.
We don't make anybody buy anything. We are not sponsored. Colleen and I buy all our stuff. I wish we were. Hey, we're just sharing. We're sharing. So these two are really good books.
Pay for all this.
Yeah.
I got sick of it again.
Yeah. Yeah, it just has some funky stuff in it. I thought there was some creepy baby. You could use stuff for creepy baby in here too. But but I need to something's going on with my printer. It's
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't ink
it's
it.
printing too dark. Here, that's the one I printed on. I wanted to use him, but it was too black. I need to figure out how to fix that. But yeah, just some fun stuff. That's kind of funny. Ooh. Ew, here's a creepy baby. Like a fetus with a hand. Someone's hand stuck in the top.
Ew.
Yeah.
She's ready for Halloween.
Yeah, creepy baby. A creepy baby for sure. Aww. So yeah, these are fun. Spoons. So yeah, I have to check. I'll try Doug's printer and see how his prints these out. They just were a little bit too dark.
No, we wouldn't care if you worked on it. You can cheat on us. Show us what you did. That's no fun. You made that and you created. And if someone wants to put in Brooke's Etsy to her creepy baby doll digis, if you're interested.
Oh yeah. I have to get, and also, yeah, put in Brooke's things, her Etsy shop and her Facebook group.
And,
She also has the Friday freebies.
And then you could go, and if you go to her YouTube channel, you should find an Etsy link and a Facebook link in the bottom. Probably puts this on there. So you want to, if you're interested in creepy baby digis, or just want to watch the videos if you don't even know what creepy baby is.
That's
and,
your YouTube channel.
And then you can
channel, Brooke.
Watch it and see what she does with it. It's pretty cool.
They are fun. Go ahead and work on it, Brooke. Just tell people what you did and then work on it some more.
I agree. I wouldn't be mad. I would never be mad about that.
No.
I think if anyone says anything, it would be in a joking manner. I don't think it would be in a serious manner. If anyone's like, "Hey, you didn't wait for us," I don't think anyone would do.
Or work on it and put your camera on.
Oh, that's true. Fast forward it. And
all right, let's see.
Do a little fast forward video or whatever they do. I don't know how to do it, but everyone else does.
All right, let's see.
It was hard to write over this. Yeah. The sparkle. My gel pen doesn't like it. Hold on. Oh, I have, where's my skinny? Oh no, see how the paint one does. Let's see. Make sure I get the blue off. Last time I was using this, I had blue. See if the paint will go over. Ooh. Either that or isn't working because of the resist. Because this is all the, oh, that's right. Because this is where I have the, I know why it's not working. It's not working because of the glaze. That's why I can't write there. That's why I can't like pen over it because of the glaze. Now it all makes sense. Okay. So let's see. There's that. There's that. I found some Christmas and Halloween ribbon while going through my bag of ribbon. And
uh-oh.
Let me move these out of the way. Let's get another. No? Yeah, you all saw me pull out.
Oh my gosh. My thing died. Everything's dying on me today.
What?
My thing. My keyboard.
Oh.
It won't.
Freaking me out. Okay. Let's do it. Tom always says it doesn't take much to freak you out. And I'm like, no, it don't. It don't. Let's get a white tag.
Wait, my. Okay, my keyboard's not working. My keyboard's not working. Well, that's weird. Is it locked? Oh, here.
Okay,
Sorry about that, Brooke.
Let's do a white tag. Just so you see the difference.
And paste. And here's Brooke's Facebook account. There you go. Now, what's that? More embossing powder?
Yeah, I'm going to do a white on white here. It does work because I did try white on white, and you would think, oh, how's that going to look? But once you add the sprays, it does work. These are Dina Wakely tags I got at Joggles a while back that are white.
Okay, I'm going to make a tag with your thing that you just did.
You should try it. It's very addictive.
It looks so cool.
It's addictive and fun. It's a good addiction. I can't help myself. All right.
Okay, so first we emboss with white.
Yeah, and use, don't cover the whole tag. Leave, like, you know, some gaps for the stencil.
Okay.
So leave a little bit of gap. And it also gives a place for the magicals to settle in, where it's not, you know, embossed initially. Okay, so you wouldn't think that this would work, but it does. So you can actually do the white on the white. So when I tried this the other day, I was like, oh, that's not going to work. And it does. So does. All right, so let's go back to painting them on. We'll try to do it the right way. Eileen, she's got her job and work cut out for her, doesn't she? All right, let's see. Let's do hibiscus. I'll do the lighter colors for the base. Luscious lime. It's funny because it's luscious lime, but it looks yellow, right? Let's try those. All right. All right, we're gonna paint. Let's see, let's try it her way this time. I'll get my coffee brush, clean that off. All right.
So you said don't like stamp the whole thing.
Yeah. Leave like a place for like, so that way the magicals can settle in these areas, and then when you put the resist over it, that color will be behind it.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, it does work good when you just wet it and paint with it. Go figure. Okay, so I'm gonna, so you just get you these little things. They're like the Dollar Tree or wherever. That looks pretty cool where I actually embossed the little circle. That was
Yeah, that's what I'm
unintentional,
gonna do.
but actually I really like how that looks.
All right. All right. Ooh.
That was lucky. Look, I embossed the little circle.
Oh. Oh, it's probably boinging again.
That's okay. Boing away.
Okay. I'm not gonna say I could say so.
Okay, Rain Girl does not like creepy. There you go. Yeah, if you don't like creepy, you won't like those. I like some creepy and some creepy I don't. Just depends. But I know what you mean. I don't watch creepy movies, that's for sure. I'm not a creepy movie girl because I get too freaked out. All right, so we did a circle stencil. We did this swirly, which would be too much. Let me get a different stencil to go with that swirls.
All right, so okay. Oh, this hasn't been open yet. Like, why can't I open this? Let me see if I have some other white that's open.
Kind of could be weird, but I'm going to try it. Let's go for it. All right, so I'm going to dip my brush into the micro glaze. I'm going to try this over top. We'll see what happens. Oops.
All right, so this would be why I bought this. I had no white. Now I just need to get it open. I have to say, the Ranger stuff is always really well sealed.
That I can verify when I jabbed the bottle. It made a hole in it. Trying to get off the plastic. I can completely verify that.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
well wrapped up.
Everything.
Sorry. I just thought about when I stabbed the Tim Holtz bottle. I'll never forget that. I mean, when I stabbed the Tim Holtz bottle, I mean,
You put a hole in the Tim Holtz bottle? Oh my God.
Yeah, it was a mess. Oopsie, I'm almost out of this one. I might need more Sandra D. Sepia. I barely got any of this left.
Okay. All right, I'm going to... Okie dokie.
Yeah, and the Lindy Stamp Gang has tons of videos too that you can learn how to use your magicals too, which is nice.
Oh, cool. Zena is making a boho beach junk journal for a boho beach shop. That is cool, Zena. That would be fun. You
That's
know that
awesome.
Gail Augustinelli's working on boho right now. She had some fun ideas.
That's
Colleen, you did a
awesome. That's,
boho.
I mean, pretty much like I've been dealing with the rainbow, trying to make it a boho. And then when the when the Art by Marlene stuff gets here, I'll make, incorporate the beach, boho, rainbow. I mean, it's just fun. It's a fun theme, Xenia. That's what I'm kind of mind. It didn't start off that way, but that's what it's turning into. Okay, I think I need. I'm not happy with that. Do I have? Hold on. This is gonna be scary. I'm gonna throw a little black in. This is where I gotta be careful because I can see me going overboard. I want that to show up a little bit more. Hold on. Look out. I'm gonna try black. Now, magicals are permanent when dry. And a lot of sprays like the, to Tim Holtz, Diana Reebley's, Deanne Wakely's are because they're like an acrylic spray, like the Marabou, but these are permanent when dry. So they are one of the few water-based sprays that are permanent. I forgot to mention that if you're new to magicals. All right, that's what I needed.
Okay, Brooke now has $50 worth of Art by Marlene in her cart. It joggles.
Who does?
Brooke.
Brooke does. Yeah, I mean, I love. As I say, like the one I ordered, a lot of Fish-tastic ones, I still haven't got yet because they said they were in custom. So I can let you know when I get mine if you want to pull the trigger after I get mine because I'm still waiting on. The only thing that I got that I ordered that was Art by Marlene in that line from Goggles so far is I got the Stencil. I got the fishtails. Love this one. These fish scales. And I turned it this way because then they look like rainbows.
But you can do either way. That'd be cool for the beach boho.
I really like this one and the other. What's the other one I got? Hold on. It's in my pile next to me. If you see my
okay,
pile,
Colleen, I've got my embossing stuff on. Is when I do the magicals?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on. I was playing with the stencil. When I got it, I made a bunch of tags. Hold on. And I liked it if you turned it this way, it looks more like rainbows instead of like fish scales. So that way it's more multi-purpose. I'm trying to find my new stamps. I got one of them. I'm waiting for all the others. I have a giant rainbow pile next to my desk, like with all of my little stuff gathered to use. And I swore I put it in a pile. Maybe I put it in the drawer. I did get the octopus one.
Okay, I'm going to take colors from Drop Dead Diva and Victorian Bouquet. Okay, so what I did, we'll see how this works. Some people like putting their magicals in shaker bottles. I usually just take a paintbrush. Oh, cute, Colleen.
One of the scrapbook papers because I like the waves on the back. And I got this one. This is a second order I put in, and I got this one, but I still haven't got my other order. And then this one is really cute, this rice paper with the boat. You can have them fishing for babies.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, I'm just sick. I was just sick. Okay. Let's see. Anyway, then I did when I was spraying those. I'll show you. I could resist since we're talking to Brooke. I could resist. I wouldn't I'm a mascara ring girl, not like that, promise. Here it is. Like I was doing, these are kind of the like the spray offs where I was spraying them. I mean, it's just a really neat stencil to where I feel like it could be rainbows, it could be fish scales. Like these were just when I was spraying some tags with it. I mean, I just felt like it was all fun. Oh yeah, this is where I was testing out all this chalk paste I have. And some of the chalk paste is fine. Some of the chalk paste is starting to dry out. Some was fine and some of it was really thick.
Who makes the chalk paste?
I was trying this out. So if you
have chalk paste, Colleen? You
don't have it?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, some of it's drying out. So if you have it, I would suggest using it.
Okay.
Because it is starting to dry out. Oh, trying to sell it. Oh, that's so neat. You can sell this in her store. That'd be so cool.
Oh, fun, Zena. That is exciting.
That is a high compliment, right? And just notoriety and just making money. Like this is the chalk paste. Some of it's good and some of it's starting to dry out. So this is on my need to use list because I have excessively bought like 10 of these. I don't even have them all. And they're starting to dry out. So if you have these in your stash, check them, use them. I've had them a couple years. They are starting to dry out.
Oops.
FYI, that was tried out all my sprays and jar stuff, and I was trying out all, seeing what's good, what's kind of on the verge of like a year from now. I don't know if any of those will be any good. Use it or you're going to lose it, right? So, okay, I'm thinking for this tag, I need a cool girl. Just saying. I need something cool. Let me see. I need a super cool girl.
Are we supposed to spray it or move it around with a brush or something?
You can do either. Yes, she used a brush.
Okay.
And I also just used the spray too.
Okay, because I just sprayed it. Let me find a brush. Yeah. Oh, cool.
Cover up too much. She's too big. I want to cover up all of my. I could put a flamingo on there, Eileen.
Do it. Do it.
We could put a flamingo. I know she wants a flamingo. I feel it. She's sitting over there going, that needs a flamingo.
A big pink flamingo.
It totally needs a flamingo. Yeah, one of the packs has a lot of flamingos in it. I'm thinking the girl I would like to use. She's sitting on a beach. I'm thinking of the beach girl. This would be a good paper doll. Barbara, we were talking about the paper dolls. If you use you could use the Art by Marlene. Here's the bodies. There's the legs, there's the feet, and then over here she has the heads. So this is
yeah.
This is where she has the paper doll set up for you already made.
Oh, I like this.
Well, isn't that neat?
Yes.
So you can make
This
it
is
as
much
dark
more
as
fun.
you like, as light as you like. You can have it like any style. Change it based on your theme, your color scheme. It's endless.
Well, this is just much more fun than spraying it on paper. And then you have a bunch of papers with magicals. This is fun. You've got something.
Yes. And you can use it for some. Oh, she's kind of fun. Oh, I kind of like her. Look at her. Like the outliner. She's kind of got some fun, crazy hair happening.
Okay.
I'm going to put her in my envelope. I don't lose her.
All right, we need more red.
And let's see.
Oh,
Let's
orange.
give her a yellow crown. That would pick up the colors here. So let's do that. Let's give her a little crown that ties in the feathers. And what else does she need? Oh yeah, you can put antennas on your girls. Like, see, she has antennas with it, so then you can make your girl into a bee.
Oh, yeah.
And there's the antennas, so then you have a bee girl.
Now, which one is that, Colleen? I don't think I have that one. Oh, that's Paper Elements Mint Collection. Okay, I don't have that one.
Oh, you don't have this one with the bee girl? Yeah, it's got the bee body and the bee and the little antlers. He's like the bee, kind of like a bee girl. I would think this is more of a bee. Yeah, and there's the tentacles. Yeah, this one I like. I had to get because it has the hippie bus and stuff, and it has the rainbow. It has the camper. And when when she came out with this line. That's when she came out with the rainbow journal. So this collection, this collection goes and
I missed that whole collection. Check Simon Says Stamps. Check on Etsy. There might be some people on Etsy that already have it. Okay, so now I dry. I'm going to turn off my sound so I can dry.
It does sell out at Joggles. I think I found a few on Etsy when I was looking for the Arabian one. But once they sell out, they are hard to get because these come from
they come from Europe or China?
Huh?
Where do they come? Europe or China?
No, Holland or wherever.
Oh, Holland. They're from Europe.
Yeah, Europe. So it does, it's hard to find the shops that carry this in the U.S.
You might find an Etsy store over there that'll send it, but I don't know what the postage is. It varies.
I found if she searches art by Marlene on Etsy, there should be some that come up. I don't know if you can find this collection. I thought was super fun. Oh,
check Sandra. Does Sandra carry art by Marlene?
Sandra does carry some. She has some of the new ones.
Oh, does she? Yeah, check
some of the Fish-tastics.
Yeah, put in Xander's shop, Paint and Paper Studios, and see if she's got it.
Studios, plural. So that's the part I always mess up. Let's see. So I could put her.
I love this.
Her. Let's see. Yeah, kind of like her. I think I might stick with her. Oop, put her in my envelope. Okay, I'm going to get in the habit. This is so smart of Vicki, just the P2C, to say, is to put an envelope in there for your extra stuff.
Oh, yes, scrapbook.com.
Okay, I think I might be good. I might just need maybe I just need a quote. Yeah, these were fun ones. It has the cow, of course, I had to get the cow. This one, oh, here's the name of the collection, too. It's called, I think this might be at Marlene's World.
Okay.
This one actually has a name on it too. And it is the Line collection. It also says Marlene's World. I don't know. Maybe that's her new logo. Because she's done some, you know, world.
Look at all those.
Like the birds, and I think I've already used the cow head, of course. Oh, there's another. I like the cow. So
with the glasses.
She did the cow head on the bee, I think on like the bee body. Oopsie, here's some loose ones. This is what I don't want to happen is to lose them are, it looks good to have a few of these on here, misplace them. Maybe not. I'm gonna put this in my envelope. See, I had them. I usually just kept them in my book, but I think this is a better idea.
That is such a good idea because they fall out of my book.
Okay, so let's go with where's my quote? Let me get my quote box and I outline her. Yeah, is anyone playing along? If you do, tag on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, tag Nukia. Oh, I know, I'm going to bring up her Instagram for you guys to see. And then so she did mention that in her YouTube video for Lindy's that, you know, to tag her if you try it. So I always like to do that. Because I could be totally mispronouncing this. Oh, I need to set up her post to show up. Here it is. N-U-N-E-K-A. N-U-N-E-K-A. She has a YouTube channel, but this was a video that one that was on Lindy's. And what she made with hers, this is what she did with hers. This is the same technique, and then she added some little die cuts that she used the magicals on, and then added some Tim people on it. It was really
Bye, Patty. See you Sunday if you're going. Will you be there?
Oh, there's a close-up of it. So then I forgot about that because Eileen was talking about the die using. Yeah, and this is what hers looked like before she added the people on there. So if you go on there, you can see what she did with it. Trying to think a good example. Oh, she took a class for this one. That's pretty neat. I don't know if I follow. And I like to see that she linked you to Acorn Crafts, which is Belinda. Hello, why am I not following Belinda? Okay, Acorn Crafts is Belinda. Oh my God, why am I not following her? She's fabulous. Fabulous. See, that's why I like it. Everyone links stuff. Now, you can click for English too, because if you need to convert what she's done. But yeah, she does some really cool stuff. So check her out. All right. Oop, I mean to slam my phone. I got carried away there. Okay. Yeah, let me get that out and show that, because that was something that Eileen and I were talking about is she took like some of the her die cuts. This would also kind of go along with the collage fodder, is having some of your die cuts already done.
Okay.
And to add. So she took, I forgot about that. I'll show that. Eileen was talking like that part of it too. So what she did when she added this to her tag she made is she took the die cuts, which I did these with watercolor when I actually die cut these, and then she used her magicals on these on her I think she used some Tim die cuts, but you can use whatever you got. And then she just lightly like tapped them like this. Oops, I'm off camera. And then she colored her die cuts like this which again with their magicals. And she just did like the tips. She didn't like totally cover the whole thing in, you know what I mean?
Oh, who did that?
You can. Nukia in that
Oh,
video.
neat.
So take your little, this again would be like your collage fodders, have a whole bunch of your die cuts done, and then she used her magicals and, you know, and then did this to them and done and glued them on.
That is a cool idea.
You know, because I die cut a ton of mine, like when I was like a die cutting machine one day, and I die cut all like my Elizabeth design ones, some Tim ones. These are Elizabeth designs, but also like the octagon ones, butterflies, and this, and then you could have them to go, and then add your magicals to match your page. And then yeah, here's the inside to the So that was another cool thing she did that Eileen liked. Now, if I had feathers die cut, that would have been cool.
Oh, feathers would be cool.
I need to add some feathers because I got this cute girl in the middle, and she's going to show up once I color, get like this Debilio back out. I mean, she's going to show up. I do need some feathers. And I thought Art by Marlene, one of these had feathers. Let me look real quick because I actually looked through these a ton of times yesterday because I had my loose bits in the storage bag. And so I actually just took them all out and found the books that they went to. And put them in there, put them in the where they belong with the book collections. And that took a while. I did that yesterday, and that took forever. And then I went through all my paste and all that stuff. And then I went through my sprays, and yeah, again, it's a lot. Like each day I'm going through different things. Like this is the summer collection by Elizabeth Designs, and one of the ones that is here is the hippie bust is one of theirs. A lot of the hippie bust. I think it's better. Let me take a swig here. Swig of my Dr. Pepper. Because I know I saw feathers when I kind of got refreshed of what I have and where, you know, by organizing these. I put envelopes in them. I've been a busy beaver up there, and I'm still not even really as organized as I would like to be, but I'm getting there. Oh, there's the pool girl I was looking for.
Hey, Brooke, are you still there? These are some of my alcohol ink jelly prints, FYI.
Where are the feathers? Here's leaves. Before she had feathers. I could stamp some feathers. I was going to be lazy. I have lots of feather stamps and feather stencils. Oopsie, this one was loose. I missed that one. Add that one in here.
Okay, staying with the circle.
Design feathers, leaves. One of these does.
Okay.
Now, if I was really had a great memory, I would know specifically which one had the feathers. But you know, this one I've used a bunch of. So the interesting thing is when you go through and you see a lot of this, look how many I've used. Like I've used a ton out of this pack, a ton. Like this one's mostly used. And what you could do is you could save this and make a stencil with it later.
And then,
oh, feathers. I see it now. Then the one with the bug and the flamingos. Yay. Okay. there's some feathers, cool beans. Now, because I did do a little dream catcher with that one, so I'll put those on. Got my little girl in the middle, the crown. Yeah, I mean, she just has some really fun stuff. This one's dark. That one might be good if you make any dark colored ones. Here's a dark one. You're just going to have to look through, see what you have, play with it. There's endless possibilities. Oh, also, Art by Marlene has she has a Facebook group, and you can see all the things that people do with her die cuts on her Facebook group, too. Yeah, so she does have a fan page, or everyone just, I think you're only allowed to post her stuff, her products on the page, but I don't mind.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, some will let you put others. You just have to you only can use her stuff, but I don't mind, because this would qualify, because even though we use the background doesn't count. You know, I mean, so you could put this on there, but I like seeing what others are doing with her die cuts, so I don't mind that there's not other stuff mixed in with it, because sometimes it is a little annoying when other things are mixed in on these pages, where people just plug in their stuff and it's unrelated to the actual person's thing. Now, some are just mixed media and so on and so forth, and you can do that, but I'm way off camera. Everyone liked your prints. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, those were the alcohol inks on the jelly plate. I just pulled out some of my papers to make some paper doll stuff.
Yeah, she shows everything on the video, and yeah, she, like I said, she shows you step by step how to do this, and I like that she used the Tim Holtz stuff too. So if you're in the, you want to make this vintage, you can use these steps to make vintage. You can do what we're doing and I'm making colorful tags for my rainbow journal. I love that you can take these techniques, these two products, just stamp, stencil, embossing powder, and glaze, and make it your own. And adapt it however you need it. I love this, like a technique that works for whatever style you are, whatever style you like. And it's fun. And you could do this on a page. It wouldn't have to be a tag. You could totally do this on an art journal, scrapbook journal, or whatever. Junk journal if you use darker colors. I like all kinds of art, so I don't think just one kind. I am focusing on my rainbow journal for summer.
What is it, Colleen? You haven't met an art product you don't like?
Exactly.
Yes.
And this is my fun project for the summer. I love. I'm just in the mood because come autumn, I love autumn colors. I'll be doing trucks and farms, and I'll be doing farm stuff. I'll do all year. I won't lie, I'll do that all year. I can make a reason to make a farm page all year round.
Winter farm, fall farm,
summer. I can throw a farm into any season. Love farm stuff. I did get the farm molds, and I've gotten sidetracked with all my organ. I did stop to make tags this weekend when Eileen found this technique, and I did stop to make these because I was like, oh, that looks like fun. So I stopped organizing to play with these tags, and I'm glad I did because I fell in love with it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And so I'll show you my molds I have. I haven't made any of them, but I will show them. I'm going to use the same way as I'm going to show them. If I haven't, I think I might have talked about it the other day. I don't know if I showed them. And I also got some redesign. It's basically, they call them transfers. I think they do that because I'd say they mostly use them for furniture, where we're going to use them in an art journal. But I did get a cool, a box at, it was a estate sale, but I guess it started Friday. We were yard selling and saw it when we were out. And only thing I bought was this box for like $1. And I got it to alter. I'll show you guys just for fun. I don't know what I'll keep in it or if I'll just sit it out. I'll show you that too. And I'll let that dry and see if that pushes back just a little. Maybe went a little too dark. Hold on. I went a little berserko. That's what I do. I'm going to outline this. I think I've been basically hooked to her stuff ever since she started this. I bought Marlene stuff because I love the idea of it being paper dolls. It just takes me back to my childhood doing
I think you got Devin's stuff, right? Didn't you show it on Friday?
I did, Devin.
Yeah.
I showed your stuff on Friday, and I already used a couple things in my farm journal. Yes, I did. I really appreciate that a lot. Thank you for thinking of me and sending me all that. I really do appreciate it. I have the chickens and all that. I put it with all my farm stuff. I used a couple things. Of course, our videos are long, so you probably didn't see it. But
Devin wasn't here Friday.
And I'll show you what I got. Okay. Look at her. She's so cool. Now I just need to give her a fun, I need a quote and I need some ribbon. Okay, so I got this one, cow, pig, rooster. I got this one, which is pigs. And I got this one, which is rooster, and there's a baby chick and a nest. And these are the transfers I got. I got the sheep, and you get a bunch. It's only shown on, but you get all those. It's on the back. They're very large. They're quite, so it's almost as big as my hand. Because they are really meant for furniture. So, but they're really cool. And of course, I had to get the roosters. This was neat where they put this on a chalkboard.
Oh, mine! I got mine, Colleen. They came.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So I got the roosters. And I got this one, which is, this one's Morning Farmhouse. That one was called Sweet Lamb. This one's called Home and Farm. And it has, on the back, I'll show you, cow, milk farm, farm fresh, barns, everything I love. And then this one is also, this one's called Farm Fresh. You can see the furniture that they use to alter this with. And it's more pigs. I like the pigs too. They're cute. And so I got those, and I got the molds. And
you get a lot of them.
You do. There's a lot in those. They're expensive, but you get a lot at the same time. I don't know where the key is, but luckily it's not locked. So I picked this up at a thing for $1. Can you see it's well used. It's dented in, but I'm going to experiment with it because it was only $1 before I try anything I can actually worthwhile. I can't remember how to open it. You push it or you slide it or something. Oh, it's a little, lockbox. I don't know what that is, a lockbox thingy. So I'm just gonna play with this and see what I can come up with.
Oh,
And
what are you
maybe
gonna use that
paint
for,
it,
Helene?
add some molds on it, or if I'm going to just use the, paint it, because I have, all the chalk paint, so I'm just going to paint it and then,
Or keep all your rub-ons in there.
stencils on it. It dips down, so I don't, this part I'm just going to paint because it's dented in, so this is just going to be painted because it won't be like flat enough to work on. But some of these maybe not, I don't know. And I don't know if I could, like, if I do this I would have to cut it so that it would stay. I don't know, some I'm playing with, and I got for $1 I'll see what I can do with it, and if it's not, it's not. But you got to practice on something. I'd rather practice on something I got for $1. The rest of these will probably go in my art journal more than likely. And then I got this one, which is Cut Out and Collage Country Life Images on Amazon.
Devin asked if you could use alcohol inks on the top.
I would think so. I would think it would. I mean, I have, what do I have near me? I have this one near me, the rust colored one. I would think so, because it's already got some. I would think that that would work. Yeah, I thought I'd get, Tom's like, why do you want that? And I said, I'm going to just play with it and see, like, stain it, paint it. I don't know. Play with it. I said, it's $1. This is what you want to play with.
It's fun.
It's fun. He's just like, it's dented. It's crap. That's what he's like, it's dented. It's crap.
That's character, Tom.
Character, Tom. Sheesh. I was like, it's $1, so shut up. I'm getting it. So, yeah, that's what we argue over $1. And I said, I'm going to see. I'm just going to play with it. Even if I stain it, paint it, whatever, and I throw it away, I don't know, or stick it on top of shelf, I don't care. It's fun. I mean, this is a way, if you're going to do something and play with it, this is the way to learn. See, I could do this and make it look all rusty, crusty. Then you could maybe add some texture paste and things like that if you wanted to look like real rust. Or set it outside. It'll probably rust on its own.
Yeah, just set it up. Yeah.
Just put it outside. It may just rust on its own. So we'll see. We'll set that aside and see if it dries.
Okay, I gotta outline her. I can't find anything good to put on here. All right, let me get my pasta.
I think she looks good by herself. Just outline her.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna outline her.
I think she looks good on her own. So do like a quick flip.
Good here. What?
Don't tell me reminds him of you. Just a little dented. It's
Answer.
Put bleach on it and it rusts really fast. Oh, like the washer. There's a bee in there. I think it's the only bee though. Now here you go. See, here's some. This would be a lot to fussy cut. Just saying, but there are some little girls with aprons, so this must have been like some sort like paper dolls. There's some vintage.
Not much better.
Some of it's black and white. Some is colored. But anyway, just show you guys. I picked this up, and of course, it's got roosters, which I love. Cows. This cow's ready, needs milk, man. He's looking for his calf. Okay. So I'm full. Where's my baby? It's got a little bit of things. I like the sunflower, of course. Some of these remind me of Tim Holtz. The packet of Tim Holtz ones we bought are like this and like this.
Oh, yeah, it does.
I like this one. That'd be cute. This would be easy to cut out and add as a collage. So I could have added some of these to the tags. And then there, I like the carrots. If you're doing a garden journal, all sorts of images. That'd be good for, like I said, there's some that obviously what you would use it on, and there's some it's less than obvious. But like this one, if you just tear it along these edges, you could blend this in with paint and blend this into a tag or collage. Really easy. Some are like the girls, some are cartoony. Just a variety of, you know, if they didn't have any photos, so it's kind of like you don't know what you're getting. Oh, like this. This is the fun chickens with the poofy hair, feathers. I mean, but you figure if you like several, it'd be fine. I hate where they don't show you what's in it.
Does this brooch make me look fat?
That's still moving around. Let's scoot it around a little bit so it dries faster. We'll see if it. So I heat this metal up, it'd be hot. Leave that sit there a minute. Yeah, it's still wet. Squish it in. And we'll see if I can rub it off in a minute. Let's let that dry a second. We'll see if I can rub it off while I look for a quote.
You're welcome, Devin.
To show you what's inside. Let's see. Oh, I like this one. There you go. I'm not going to say it. It's already custom once. Oh, shoot. Confetti in my hair. I don't care. I like that one. Let's see. Your patience in the darkness search for stars. Crying is when your eyes speak and your mouth has no words to explain your emotion. Amen. That is so true.
That's true.
It really is. That one's really so true. Let's see. Dream without fear. Oh, be a rainbow in someone else's cloud.
That's a good one.
That'll work. She did not have a quote book for this last release, which I was kind of bummed because I really enjoy her. I really enjoy her quote books.
Oh, hey, Colleen. Eileen said there might be a finish over it, so you might have to rough it up.
I need to sand it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I do feel like it might have a finish over it. The way it feels.
I bet it does. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and see if a baby wipe wipes it off. We'll know if there's a finish if the baby wipe wipes it off. I was hoping to actually find like toolboxes and stuff, but I got a late start that day. So if there was, I missed it. Let's see. Oh, yeah. There's that. Some of it stayed and some of it rubs off.
Yeah, I'd rough it all up.
Yeah, it's gonna have to. So he thinks it looks bad now. I'll dent it. Wait till I sand it. It does need sanded, Eileen. It does have. It is shiny. That makes sense because it is very shiny. Okay, now I need a, see how it looks better once you put, just putting the break up, the busyness, just putting down the quote. Kind of gives your eye a place to sit and rest. One thing I do learn with doing these tags today is that the glaze, you cannot like really go over much of it with your markers or pens with the glaze. It definitely does not like let you. So you almost like, I'm going to go, I'll go on to the paper tag. It won't let you. Which makes sense, but again, I didn't, you know. All right. Then I can go in. Brighten up her eyes a little bit. Got a little white here. Let's make some swirlies in her hair so she blends in. Go in on our feathers and maybe add some gel pen here.
Okay, I'm just looking for something to put on here. Ew, don't stick.
So you can, Vicki was doing this, and again, I thought I really enjoy watching her videos. Vicki P.
I know. How do you say, like,
I can never
Pompano
pronounce
or
her name.
something?
Let's look her up on YouTube.
Pompano?
You look for, I'll hold it up, who I keep referring to. Yeah, because there's no way I'm going to be able to pronounce this.
It's like Pompano. She did the last, not this past Friday, but the week before, the
There.
Wanderlust class.
P-A-P-A-I-O or I-A-N-N-O-U. That's why I'm saying Vicki P, because I don't want to mess up her name. And she uses a lot of art by Marlene's and some other stuff, and she shows how she works on them. Like this one, let me get an ad. Hold on, I can't show that. Get them on my iPhone. I get ads on my iPhone. I don't get them on a computer, but I get them on my iPhone and my iPad. Anywho.
Okay.
And it's not so dark. I have a white. Yeah, I know I have a white ink pad. I'm going to put white on the edges. Just so, again, lighten it up a little bit. Because I have so much dark with the black magicals I used.
Okay, this is just what I love this Sorry Silk for, is to dress up a tag.
Now, let's see. I need some ribbon. Looking for some ribbon. I think this is too crazy. That's too crazy. Let's see. Where's that other ribbon I just used? Probably in a pile of stuff. Piles. Every string girls, you have no idea how much of a mess that we
Thanks, Brooke.
It is insane how much a mess we have. That's okay. Now, Friday. My daughter's coming over Friday. After her haircut, and she's coming over. So I'm not going to stream Friday. I'm just going to, and I think we're going to go see Kim, and she's going to maybe stop by. Kim lives close to me. Katie does not. And so I will not be streaming Friday. Just let you all know.
Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah, she didn't. She was at some sort of a lake thing with her friends this weekend, and so she didn't get to come up for Father's Day. We saw Kim for Saturday. Got to see all the progress she's making in her house, and that's gonna be too white. And anyway, just to let you know, we hanging out with her. I know Kim is working, so I probably won't see Kim till later in the day, but since she's coming all the way up here, I'm gonna spend some time with her because it's about an hour or so, and I hate going up to her house because I don't like driving in that area. I get lost every time I go to her house. So she's sweet and comes all the way down here. Does this work? Maybe. So we will do is because I want to continue working in Mimi's book and finishing that. We have 3 more projects. I do want to finish that.
Yeah, we'll get back on that next Tuesday. Will. You kind of, I was telling Colleen earlier, you kind of need a break after you can't like do one right after the other because they're fun, but I feel like it's a lot of work. Alrighty.
Let's see. Your son, grade 12, graduates Friday at noon, so you took the day off. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, nice.
You get to say, yeah, that's a big deal. And
that is exciting to have.
Now they're having graduations, which is awesome because we didn't have graduations.
Last one done.
So now there's graduations and all that good stuff, which is awesome. So I know my niece, I think we were at her house and we did like an outside thing, and we still had the distance because it was really early into all this. So it's really nice to celebrate again, right? And so I won't ever take for granted again. Let's zoom back a smidge. So Friday.
Oh, cool, Colleen. This is a really fun.
Someone wants to pop in my time slot Friday. Just let you know. So I won't be on.
Yeah, maybe I will, Colleen. I'll have to. Let me see how the week goes. Hey, Brooke, you wanna jelly print on Friday?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'll do something. Friday.
Jelly print Friday with Brooke. That would be fun.
Jelly print or do some more collage fodder.
Say that 10 times fast.
This is fun. This is a great. Okay, good. So 10:30 on Friday.
Awesome. That'd be great. I appreciate you doing that. And then that
no
way
problem,
I want someplace to go Friday. And I don't stand you up. I didn't know until recently said she's going to come up. So I hate not to spend time with my kids.
Oh, no, Colleen, don't worry about it.
So, because I talk to her all the time, but she doesn't get to come up this way very often because she works and stuff too. So
yeah, it's hard.
It's hard to find the time, and on the weekends, they're doing stuff. And, they're grown-ups now.
Yeah, they've got their lives.
Look at that. I like the bright colors you picked. And you got the guy out of your book, the black and white book, and then you used the art by Marlene's with
I used
with
art
it.
by
And I
Marlene, and then the dress is jelly print with alcohol ink.
love the mix of what you did. And adding that thing made that a lot more interesting. Else it would not have been that interesting if you had not added
Oh
that.
no, it needed something. It needed something.
Yeah, and I think that all coincides with all the Mimi backgrounds we've been doing. So
Yeah. Well, this was fun. Thanks, guys, for coming.
I found my tags.
I love your tags. My favorite is the
They're
door.
off to the right of me. I was looking to my left there to my right. Oh, sorry about that to interrupt. That just made me chuckle that I've been looking for them and they were to my right. I was looking to my left. Next time, tell me to look to my right when I'm missing something.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you. I'll see you on Friday. And then maybe next Tuesday we'll get back to acrylic painting, unless we find something else fun to do.
Yeah, and
You
I
never
think this is
know.
another rabbit trail of fun. As long as I can incorporate this stuff into my rainbow journal, I'm good with that because this still all works for what I'm doing anyway.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah, so this still goes along with my summer project. So I was excited to try this as I could still work it into what we were doing.
And I'm going to play with this, I think, on big sheets of paper and on vintage ledger pages.
That's a good idea.
I might
You
try
have a lot of that.
Yeah, I might try something with the vintage ledger pages.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Okay,
Thanks, guys.
I
Have a
need
good
to
day.
run. I have an appointment. I have to make a phone call, so I will talk to you later, Colleen.
All righty. Bye,
Okay,
everybody.
How do I get out of here?